Alright, and we're live right now. We are watching AEW All In 2024 live from Wembley Stadium. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope all of you are having fun watching this pay-per-view so far. 2 hours of buy-in, and right now, of course, we're watching this incredible match for the Trios title. It's good to see everybody. Welcome, everybody. My brother's already here. I see Andrew is here. I see Ricky's here. I see True is here. Everybody in the house. Good to see you all. Ricky, great to see you, my brother. By the way, Luchasaurus right there. Look at that. Left and right choke slam. Luchasaurus really bringing it as we speak right now. That's right, Ricky. We are back. We are so back. That's right. Luchasaurus once again going for that choke slam. And there you are, right on Claudio's back. Right there as we speak right now. True, my brother. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And it's so good to see all of you. I hope you all are doing well. You've been keeping well. You've been enjoying your wrestling all this time. I'm sorry for being away, the past 3 weeks, I believe. Had something going on, but we're back. We're so back here, and we're here to stay. And there you go, by the way. Luchasaurus in a little bit of trouble. Good to see you, Serjeet. Welcome, Emma. It's great to see you. Good to see everybody. Yeah, I know, brother. I know a lot happened with the bloodline, with OTC while I was away. I know you guys will have to fill me in when we watch SmackDown. But here we are, Luchasaurus. With that ascent to the top, he's climbing to the top, trying to reach the titles. And Christian Cage here. Oh dear. Christian Cage trying to get to the titles. He's got his hands on him. Oh no! And both of them, Luchasaurus as well as Christian Cage, they both go down right there. Wow. And Buddy Murphy had the team right here. Oh, there you go. Big knee to the face right there. My brother James is here. Great to see you, James. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And AEW in the chat. I like that. That's right. We are here for what could be one of the best AEW pay-per-views that we've seen thus far. The match card seems stacked. And one thing that I've been hearing over and over again, and I've been seeing a lot of people actually talk about this, which I'm glad that people are talking about it, is that not only is this a loaded card with a lot of big matches, but most of the matches on this card, they have a pretty big backstory, pretty big and strong backstory to them, which often at times when it comes to these pay-per-views is not the case. A lot of times there's throw-in matches left and right that sound good on paper, but there's not much story behind the scenes. But here we are with a good build-up to most of the matches. Most of the matches, they make sense, they feel big, and that is the big selling point of All In 2024. It's incredible what they've done here with the build-up over here. By the way, Claudio with those big flying uppercuts left and right and dodging the super kick right there. And looks like we're going to go for a little 360, are we not? Good to see you, my brother James. James says Team Pac. I like that. I would like to be on that team as well. It's going to be great, True. It's going to be great. Forbidden Door in London, it's going to be amazing. Forbidden Door is one of the best pay-per-views. My personal favorite from AEW, so I'm very intrigued how that goes. And here we are now with those 360s. And Team Pac right there. Pac looking to fly down. This should be good. I would be happy if these guys pick up the win. I would be very happy. Who are you rooting for? I know that James right here is already rooting for Team Pac, but what about you guys? What about True, Ricky, everybody else in the chat? Who are you rooting for? Who should walk away with those trios titles? Let me know. And Claudio setting up that ladder, and now with that ascent to the top. Oh dear. And Brody as well right there with the, Brody King. Trading chops to the chest, left and right, and now, oh dear. And those steel chair shots to the back. Mr. D saying, great to see you. Ricky says, this is wild match. And it's just the beginning. Just the beginning. And here we are. They're looking for wooden tables. Yeah, we've got some wooden tables now entering the equation, entering the ring as we speak right now. But we've got a lot of screens all around. Lots of action going on everywhere, as you know. And the wooden table now being stacked on all four sides of the ring. Is that right? Now that's crazy. We've got 3 wooden tables right now in the ring. We got 1 ladder stacked up in the center. Somebody, or maybe three of them, or maybe all of them, are going to be going through the tables. That's crazy. They're attempting a power bomb. Maybe that did not go well. Ricky says, I see House of Black for the win, says Ricky. Okay, we'll see. And the sleeper holder right now locked in on both Brody as well as Claudio. The sleeper hold is locked in tight. Oh my goodness, but the funny part about it is that both Claudio and Brody, they have not, oh dear, I think they're going to fall back. Hey, Claudio and Brody, oh, both of the men falling down on those tables. There are bodies everywhere in the ring right now, with Claudio and Brody, of course, putting those guys through the table. Oh, that's crazy. 2 tables breaking just like that in the ring. Insane. What a start to the show. What a start to the pay-per-view. That's right. Yeah, I can imagine, brother. I can imagine. I mean, yeah, 100%. You know, the pre-show, AEW always delivers when it comes to the pre-show all the time. And here we are now from behind. Brody King was attempting a German suplex, but now there we go with an elbow strike followed by a big kick. And now a beautiful cutter delivered to Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy now rolling to the outside. Malachi Black with those elbow strike. That's insane. That's insane. Oh, good to see you, Varunchi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And Ricky, much love. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. You know, the OJ AJ is back. The OG AJ is back, as you might call me, right? The classic look is back. Yeah, on demand. That's right. It's been a while since we have done, especially in AEW pay-per-views watch along, and you know it's always a good time. It's always a great time doing it. That's for sure. Good to see you, Mr. Kuljit Singh. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in Sat Sri Akal. Hope you're doing well, brother. And here we are now. Nick Wayne. He's so crazy. I mean, we've been watching Nick Wayne since he was like 16 years old, wrestling for GCW, and we've seen him come all the way from the independent circuit over here now, of course, wrestling for AEW, the big leagues, wrestling here in London, and there you are. Look how much he's grown. I mean, I was looking at this guy. I would say he's turned out to be even a better performer than his AEW colleagues. Maybe I would say even better than Sammy G, you know, definitely, 100%. By the way, another big spot right there, featuring the one and only Nick Wayne. No surprise there. That's crazy, look at that. Well, we'll have to see what happens with that. You know, that's definitely got to be interesting. Hey, Jerry, watching All In on YouTube or Fight TV? Well, yeah, I'm watching it on pay-per-view right now, brother. Yeah, not YouTube. And here we are. Is Juice Robinson gonna pull up the ultimate Oh, that's crazy. Juice went all the way to the top. It seemed like he was gonna get the gold, only for Christian Cage to ruin the party. Send the table. Oh dear, come on. And now a flying steel chair shot to the head of Pac, courtesy of Christian Cage. And now Christian Cage with the kill switch to Pac right there. Face first on the steel chair. That is insane. I guess this proves it that the Team Pac is not picking up the victory tonight. I mean, Pac is down, and seems like Pac is out of this one. Seems like it for sure. Christopher, my brother, good to see you. Welcome. I know it's gonna be great. The women's match, especially tonight, Kuljit, they're great. Very excited about the women's matches that are going to be taking place. Of course, all eyes, of course, on Mariah May. Mariah May is going for a big one. I'm not sure if you've heard the stipulation and the craziness around that particular title match, but the rumors are out there, and the rumors are pretty crazy. So, there's a lot of hype around that particular match, for sure. And here we are now. Christian Cage. Juice Robinson was down, but he's not out yet. And now we've got a steel chair war going on, seems like, in the ring over here. Juice Robinson, Christian Cage. Oh dear. Christian Cage still seems like he's got the upper hand over here. Oh, Juice Robinson, though, with that kick, a back kick in the middle of the legs of Christian Cage. Christian Cage goes down. Juice Robinson. Wow. The hairspray on the lady right there from Juice Robinson. That's right, True says, someone please put Nick Wayne's mother through a table. Seems like Juice Robinson is going to be doing just that. She deserves it. She deserves it for certain. And Robinson now with an elbow strike to Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus goes for a right. Oh, dear. Look, he went through the table, but the table did not really break. So, he's still fine. He's still fine. I wouldn't be too concerned about Juice Robinson. But here we are now, Christian Cage, setting up the ladder in the center of the ring. He's looking to climb the ladder, retrieve the gold, which I doubt he's going to be able to do. But he's also got Luchasaurus standing right by him, guard to him, oh dear. Luchasaurus is just a dumb dinosaur, is he not? I mean, he was literally over there as a guard to Christian Cage, but still, Buddy Murphy manages somehow to climb the ladder very easily, and Luchasaurus does not even notice it. It's crazy. But anyways, Christian Cage right now is in trouble. Andrew, great to see you, my brother. Welcome. Vicky, uncle, it's great to see you. Sat Sri Akal, welcome. Andrew says, hello, AJ, how are you? I'm doing great, Andrew. I hope you're doing well as well, my brother. It is so good to see you. Oh, dear. And now through the table they go. We got True saying, Kill Switch needs to turn on Christian. You know it, brother. Oh, dear. One more time. We've got Christian Cage trying to climb the ladder. Christian is okay, says Ricky. Yep. That's right. Ricky over here, of course, cheering on Pac. And I would like for Pac to win as well. Oh dear, there he is. Pac somehow slides into the ring. He's trying to make his way up the ladder. Christian Cage trying his best to stop him. Pac kicks him off the ladder. Luchasaurus is down. Christian Cage is down. Oh dear. Here we are. Team Pac with the victory. That's crazy. Wow. Now that's awesome. That is awesome. That is great. Team Pac here with the victory and the Trios champion. Yeah, Christian Cage and Luchasaurus do not look happy at all. By the way, that was, I believe, everybody's pick, right? Everybody wanted Team Pac to pick up the victory. I know Ricky said that the House of Black should win, but here we are. Truth prevails once again as Team Pac here with the victory. Well-deserved. Very, very well-deserved, I mean, who does not like these three, right? They're great, very, very likable people. James was on point with his prediction and his pick right off the bat, picking Team Pac, and they pick up the win. Weenum says Christian Cage, that's right, could not pick up the victory here tonight, but definitely delivered. What a great match, and what a great, brilliant performance by everybody here tonight, that's for certain. We've got True saying, damn it, I picked them to win, then I squished it. I know, but I believed in them, James believed in them, and I'm glad we did. What a great match. What a great match. And that's insane. So I was expecting this match to actually take place much later. But coming up next, very surprisingly, I thought this was going to be taking place much later on the card. But Mariah May versus Toni Storm is taking place up next, it seems, and this one, of course, is got to be for the Women's World Championship. And I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys have read what I've read. I was quite dumbfounded when I read the stipulation that Mariah May has put forward. I don't know if I should call this a stipulation or if I should call this a bonus for the fans. But Mariah May has put forth a condition, and she said, I'm not gonna say what she's exactly said, but it's not very PG. But Mariah May has said that if she wins this match tonight, she's gonna do something for the fans. Let's just say that. But I was dumbfounded. Could not believe it, but seems like it comes from a legitimate source. Mariah May has said that if she wins this match tonight, she will do something special for the fans, is what she's saying. So a lot of fans here tonight are actually rooting on Mariah May. Anybody here actually has heard about that rumor as well? And anybody over here actually rooting for Mariah to pick up the victory? Let me know. We got True here saying Mariah's gonna win. Okay. Is it for that reason as well? True. We got Christopher here saying Mariah May wins. So all the men here saying that Mariah May should pick up the victory. I see you. True, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right, True. We got Romit over here. Romit, great to see you. Satsrikal, hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you. We got Ricky saying it's Mariah May's time. That's right. And we got Aubrey couldn't close the ladder. You know, Aubrey is interesting. She's great. I love Aubrey. Even her botches. Aubrey is great. Such a great personality. By the way, great to see you, Azim. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're having fun watching this incredible pay-per-view. Honestly, very surprised to see this match happening right now. I thought this was going to be like the co-main event or something like that, but hey, I'll take it happily. Mariah May, Toni Storm for the Women's World Championship is happening right now, and Mariah May making her way down that ramp, that very long ramp. May looks great. And look at how she's thrived and she's flourished over here in AEW. A lot of people thought it was a mistake. A lot of people thought that she should have gone to WWE when she was, a free agent. She should have signed with the WWE. But I would argue with that. I feel like Mariah May has done an incredible job over here in AEW. And the stuff that she's been able to do here, I don't think she could have pulled off even 50% of that in the WWE. No offense to that company, but AEW, the spotlight that she's received over here, wouldn't have been the same in the other promotion. I don't think so. And, we all here are unbiased with our opinions. We love all promotions, and this is a very unbiased, opinion of mine when I say that Mariah May, AEW, is absolutely the right place for her. She's absolutely flourishing here. Same with Toni Storm. She's gonna... well, not right here, brother. Maybe on the internet, true. Maybe on the internet or social media later, but not live. At least we would hope not live, And here we are now. Toni Storm. Beautiful. Oh, is she gonna get a special entrance over here tonight? That's interesting. It seems like she is getting a special entrance. Wow. And her manager making his way out first. James says Mariah's gonna win. I like that. Okay. I'm watching for 10 cents, says Azim. Well, I'm watching it for free. I get it on cable, so we don't have to pay for it. So it's all included in our cable cost. We get it like that. So that's even the pay-per-views, which is great. And here we are now. The beautiful, the glamorous, the multi-talented, the Hollywood icon. The classic Toni Storm making her way out as we speak right now. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I want Mariah to win, but I also don't want Toni Storm to lose. I'll be very honest right now. Okay, let's see what's up next. True says this card is so stacked. The match order really doesn't matter. I agree with that. And this was a match that I was looking forward to the most. So I'm happy that we're getting it so early, It's hard to be patient when you've got such a big match on the card, right? That's right. Ricky says, crowd was sleeping when Mariah May came out. They're not going to be sleeping when this match begins because this one is going to be good. And this was in the making ever since literally Mariah May made her debut. She made her debut, she showed up in AEW as the ultimate Toni Storm fan. And we knew from the very get-go that this match was going to happen. It was in the making, and I'm glad that it's finally happening on such a grand stage over here in London at the Wembley Stadium in front of such a big crowd. Mariah May, by the way, looking at Toni Storm in utter disgust. That's right. Azim says, well, on cable website it's free, but on TV it's going to be... oh, that's nice. That's nice, Azim. That's great. And it's a win-win. It's a win-win for everybody, right? And Aubrey over here holding up the title. This one is for the World Championship. This is going to be good. And Aubrey has signaled for the bell to ring. The match is underway. The fans are on their feet. This is gotta be good. Ritu, much love. Yeah, Ricky says, sorry, I'm gonna keep it PG. That's right, Ricky. You gotta keep it PG, my brother. We're not on Netflix yet. When we get on Netflix, maybe we're not gonna be PG. But right now, we're on YouTube, so we gotta keep it PG, right? Oh my goodness, there we are. A very close face-off, face-to-face between these two. Toni Storm saying a few words to Mariah May, but Mariah May seems unhazed. She seems undeterred, and there we are. The two women go at it. It's a pure catfight right now as they trade extreme punches between each other. Extremely fast punches, and there we are one more time with those punches being traded between each other. Mariah May, Toni Storm not giving each other a breather at all. There you go, Toni now with the kick to the gut. Mariah May slowed down a little bit. Toni was gonna go for the Irish whip, but Mariah May now reverses that Irish whip, sends Toni Storm to the corner, and now beautiful drop kick. Toni Storm goes down in that corner right there. She is down on the mat, and Mariah May with the first laugh here in this match. Mariah May walking around, looking confident. Toni not looking so good. The champion not looking so good right now, must I say. And once again, Runchit, much love. Thank you for that. Ricky says, I know this is the best storyline in AEW history. Sorry, AJ. I think we're back on Twitch. I know, brother. But, we have to make it Netflix, right? Let's make it a Netflix, and then we'll make it not PG, right? Much love, Ricky. And here, by the way, look at that. Did you see that? Did everybody see that? We got a glimpse at the new Rev Pro champion, women's champion sitting in the crowd. And this was a little bit of deja vu because last year, when AEW made its debut right here at the Wembley Stadium at All In 2023, it was Mercedes Moné who was sitting, in the audience as a fan. And they gave us a little bit of a look at it, a little bit of a teaser, of things that were to come. That was Mercedes Moné ultimately signing with AEW. We saw a glimpse of her sitting as a fan attending the show. And this time around, we get a look at the Rev Pro champion sitting as a fan attending the show. So could be a sign of things to come. Could definitely be a sign of things to come. We'll find out. And here we are now. Oh dear, Toni Storm with the ultimate disrespect over here, showing that boot against the face, against the head of Mariah May over and over again. Rumit says, Virgie, if Toni Storm lost tonight, they are going to be reaching the Hemsley counter. Well, let's see, brother. I hope not, because I feel like she has done such an incredible job in AEW. I feel like if she were to reach the Hemsley counter, the Triple H counter, WWE, I feel like, she's going to be back to being that very old Toni Storm, and it's just going to go nowhere, right? So I see that she's enjoying the big spotlight right now. Maybe she should stay in that spotlight and not try to, get away from it. I feel like she should stay here in AEW. But we'll see, And here we are now. Mariah May with a little bit of a confrontation over there, it seemed, with Toni Storm's manager. Her manager, of course, does not look happy at all. Does not look happy. Roman says, I read that comment earlier. Venom says Mariah May will win. I think so too. I think so. And once again, I said it before. I want Mariah May to win, but I also don't want, and I'm not ready for Toni Storm to lose. So this one is difficult to pick. because no matter who wins, I'll be happy, but I'll also be not so happy for the person who loses this match. By the way, Mariah May taking Toni Storm for a spin around the center of the ring. Of course, Toni Storm has got to be dizzy, but what about Mariah May? I mean, she goes for that 360, at least like spinning at least 10 times in the center of the ring, but she's smiling and she's running around the ring as if nothing happened. No spinning, no dizziness. Mariah May really is bringing her A game right here at All In 2024. We got D-Sing saying Toni looks like she will lose tonight. Mariah is looking like a stronger position. I gotta agree with that. Totally gotta agree with that. And here we are now. Mariah May with a big chop across the chest of Toni Storm. Toni Storm in that corner, and as champion, she has definitely underperformed, at least so far. I have not seen any offense, and I've seen very little defense over here from Toni Storm as well tonight. And Mariah May, there you go. She looks like, oh, crazy. Yeah, so far, Mariah May has been killing it. She has been absolutely killing it. And Toni Storm seems like she's got no chance against May thus far in this match. And let's see what else we have here. Rumit says, Brisbane, Australia, next big pay-per-view of AEW, Forbidden Door, AEW is in Wembley 2025. It's got to be exciting. Yeah, Forbidden Door, you know, them taking that pay-per-view to such a big level, it's crazy. But it also makes me wonder, you know, Forbidden Door is all about collaborations. What could be cooking for next year Wembley Stadium? Could WWE be on board, or maybe just NJPW, maybe some of the promotion? I mean, if they're maybe RevPro, maybe some British wrestling is gonna be, you know, collaborating with AEW. Maybe, you know, promotions like Prestige or DeFi are gonna be collaborating with AEW. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be it definitely raises my curiosity. But I feel like it's going to be more than just NJPW collaborating with AEW for Forbidden Door next year. I think so. We'll find out. Roman says, finally, Jamie Hayter returns. That's right. Oh, hell yeah. That is going to be good. And now Toni Storm finally with a little bit of offense over here towards Mariah May. Wow. Look at that. It's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. And Mariah May now, beautiful, beautiful knee to the face right there. Flying knee to the face to Toni Storm. Toni Storm goes down right there. Ringside, Mariah May already with that champion's walk around the ring. The fans, wow. And a kiss to the forehead of Nigel. Nigel is not even complaining about that. You know, he's not going to complain about that, is he? She's totally, absolutely, you know. Oh my goodness, Mariah May with the ultimate lack of respect over here, even towards Toni Storm's manager with the dropkick to the guy. The old man, of course, goes down hard. Ricky says, oh my God, I don't know, brother. Mariah May. What the hell? Wait, what? Did she attack Toni Storm's mother? That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, Toni Storm's not going to hold back right now, you know? I mean, so far I was talking about how Toni Storm showed no signs of defense or offense, but when Mariah May laid her hands on her manager and then her mother, Toni Storm was not going to hold back, and now she is putting it all on the line. She is giving it her 110%, and she's bringing it. She's bringing it, and she's now walking over. Wait, that's Mariah's own mother. She slapped her own mother. I can't make that make sense. Like, how? And Toni Storm now walking over to Mariah's own mother, giving her a little hug, making sure she's okay. How can you get behind somebody like Mariah May after she slapped her own mother? How do you do that? That is insane. By the way, Mariah May now busted wide open. She's bleeding after being put through the steel steps with a pile driver. Mariah May has busted wide open. She is bleeding. Of course, weakness Right now we can see who has the upper hand right now. Right now we can see who's in a more weaker position, a more vulnerable spot, and it seems like Mariah May is in a very much vulnerable spot right now. And Toni Storm, oh my goodness, she's not going easy on her. Look at those big punches to the skull of Mariah May as she's bleeding profusely. In that corner, she's got nowhere to go. Toni Storm, of course, is not enjoying right now what is happening. She's not having fun, but she's got to do what she's got to do. She is maintaining her class. She's maintaining her dignity, her pride, but she's also taking out her former best friend, Mariah May. She's doing the right thing. Doesn't enjoy it, but she's got to do it. Ramit says, Bash in Berlin, Germany is next week. Will you reach to Germany for a brother versus brother match? Jacob Fatu versus Roman. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. And we're going to be watching it. Bash in Berlin is going to be fantastic. And we are not going to miss a minute of it. We're going to be here for Bash in Berlin next weekend. It's going to be badass. Drew says Mariah is bleeding. That's right, brother. She is damn sure bleeding right now. Which makes me feel that it seems like Toni Storm is going to retain. You know, Mariah May looks much vulnerable. And also taking into account the very interesting stipulation that she put forth herself, right? The special present that she had for the fans. Taking that into consideration, I really don't think that Mariah May is going to win. I think that she's going to lose. And Toni Storm is definitely going to retain the title. That's what I feel. And that's the pick. That's my pick right now. I think Toni Storm retains that championship. Mariah May, by the way, flying drop kick. Toni Storm sent to the other corner. She is down in the mat right now as well against that corner. What's going on? I know. I mean, it's crazy action going on in the ring right now. And, you know, Ricky said earlier that Mariah May, when she was coming out, making her entrance here for this match, a lot of people didn't really care. The audience did not really care sitting around the ring. They were looking elsewhere. But now everybody has their eyes on this match because the match has been taken to such a level with Mariah May. You know, her face, half her face is covered in blood. Toni Storm in shambles. Yeah, she's taken out. She's taken a beating right now. So definitely a very interesting match as we speak right now. Mariah May standing there, literally, she's got no regrets. She's got blood all over her face, but she's got no regrets. One more time, but to the face of Toni Storm. Storm in big trouble. Ricky says, Mariah then told Toni last Wednesday on Dynamite, both of us are, it seems like that's what she's doing, brother. She's not taking it easy. Toni Storm, by the way, out of nowhere, somehow garners the strength to get back up to her feet and hits Mariah May with a crazy, tremendous clothesline, sending her down, and Toni Storm is loving every bit of it right now. Thank you, really appreciate that, Runchit. And here we are one more time. Toni Storm looks like, she's got went for that big pound driver. Mariah May taking down. Toni goes for the cover and she kicks out. May kicks out right there. So next weekend, live from Germany, we're going to be here. Bash in Berlin is going to be badass. And of course, you know, my champion, Gunther, is going to be there, so I'm quite excited about that. I've always been a fan of Gunther. When he was over here, when I got to interview him, we talked about his World Championship aspirations. Now that he's World Champion himself, he is going to Berlin. He will be defending his title in Berlin, and we're going to be here for it. We're going to be watching the show, talking about it. We're going to have a blast. Bash in Berlin is going to be good. And the ladies being separated by Aubrey. Mariah May with a cheap shot and Toni Storm with a cheap shot. And the headbutts right there, double headbutts. Both the ladies go down hard, flat. They're down and out on the mat. That's crazy. Seems like Aubrey will start counting down till 10 until at least one of the ladies can make it back to their feet, and hopefully they do so. We got James, my brother, over here. James says AJ was talking about her. Wait, what's going on, James? Mina was sitting in the stands? I see, okay. All right. Come on. Wow. Big move right there. Big mayday right there in the center of the ring. Oh, dude, there we go. That's right. That's exactly what I was talking about, brother. Yeah. the Rev Pro champion. You got it, James. Mina, indeed. Yeah, she is sitting there and seems like she will be a part of AEW sooner than later. If not, I can definitely see her performing at Forbidden Door next year, 100%. You know, oh my goodness, by the way, Toni Storm's manager right there with the bird. It seems with the bird to Mariah May. May is in trouble. Yeah, I can guarantee you guys, Toni Storm is picking up the victory. Toni Storm is walking home with the championship. She's going to retain the title, 100%. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the heel covered in blood. Lots of symbolism right here, as we see. Emotions running high as well. Toni Storm does not want to do it. Toni Storm does not want to kill Mariah May. She does not want to do it to her former best friend. She takes the heel, she throws it away, goes, oh my goodness, no way! Oh, Toni Storm did not want to put an end to Mariah May. Mariah May takes advantage of Toni Storm's weakness, her vulnerability, her weakness, were her emotions. Toni Storm is done with. May goes for the cover, and May is champion. That is crazy. That is insane. That is crazy. Wow. That is insane. All right, I've got to say, I'm very happy with the result. I was not really expecting it, but I'm very happy with it. Mariah May is champion. She is champion. And Mariah May's mother does not look very happy with the result of it. Her own mother doesn't look very pleased. That's insane. The end of the match was beautiful, right? Lots of symbolism right there. Of course, drama was running high. Emotions were running high. Toni Storm had the match. She was about to retain the gold. She was about to retain the championship. She had the bloody heel in her hand. All she had to do was literally stab Mariah May, was literally beat her up with her own bloody heel. But emotions were running high. She got emotionally overwhelmed. She got a little, I would say it was her weakness. Her weakness got the best of her. Mariah May took advantage of Toni Storm's weakness, ultimately picking up the victory, and that's why she's champion right now. What a dramatic end to the match. Beautiful ending, and a beautiful symbolism right there. Yeah. Mina's already wrestling in AEW. Yep, definitely slipped that, brother. Thank you for that, True. Thank you. Mariah wins, that's right. My woman match of the year. Wow, Ricky's very happy with this match. I've got to say, the match was great. It was an impressive match. But the end to it is what really got me. I loved how the match came to an ending, how it closed. It was a very fitting end, a very dramatically fitting end to a very dramatic reign of Toni Storm. Toni Storm has been a great champion, but she's always been about the drama. She's always been about cinema, about emotions. And that is how she closed her title reign. I've got to say, I got to give it up for Toni Storm. What a beautiful, beautiful ending. And what a beautiful title reign. She made the women's championship in AEW more important and more relevant than ever before. I've got to give it up for Toni Storm. What a great champion. Give it up for her. We got to give it up for Toni Storm. And Mariah May's reign is definitely going to be interesting. I think we're going to see these two cross paths very, very soon. And let's see if Mariah delivers on her apparent promise, on her reported promise. It's going to be interesting. Are the fans going to be getting a treat from May? We'll find out. Sergey, good to see you. Awesome match indeed. True with the 1-on-1. I like that. That's right. No, True. I just came back today, so we're just having some fun. Title is not going to be on the line tonight, but title will be on the line for Bash in Berlin. It will be on the line. And I feel like what we could do is that we could have a little bit of advantage, right? So whoever gets the most points tonight will be starting out with a +1 for Bash in Berlin. We'll do that. So title will be on the line next weekend, but tonight, whoever gets the most points will be getting a +1. Let's do that. All right. Vacation time for Toni. That's right. Very well deserved as well. Very well deserved. This is going to be good. Another crazy match. Another match that I was actually looking forward to quite eagerly. This is gonna be great. Chris Jericho. Man. If anyone has the most punchable face in the entire world, Chris Jericho would definitely be in the top 10 of them. Yeah. Such an annoying. I mean, he's so annoying. You want to punch him in the face, but you also want to cheer for him. This guy has got such a weird energy, right? Chris Jericho. Champion for 127 days. I know, true. Hi, guys. It is the most annoying thing ever. Such a cocky champion. I think I'll have to steal that from Jericho, All right. Well, we're getting a little musical concert here from Chris Jericho, so gotta be grateful for that, I guess. Cheers. Let's get some tea. Here we are. By the way, how do you guys like the new camera angle? And how do you like the return of the classic AJ? The AJ that you've been seeing for years. I changed my look a little bit, but I'm back to the OG look. How do you like it? How do you like the camera angle? Let me know. And, based on your feedback, we'll do the future streams, and also, our stream for Bash in Berlin will also depend on your feedback. So let me know the look, the camera angle, how do you like it? Yeah, James says it's going to be Hook. James says that Hook's going to win the match. True also thinks it's going to be Hook. Ricky, everybody else, let us know who do you think is going to win this match. I want and I hope that Hook wins, but, are we going to be getting a lot of title changes? I'm not sure. Because so far, of course, Team Pac pick up the victory. Then, of course, we had Mariah May, who just defeated dethroned Toni Storm, so that was a big one. Are we going to be getting another title change? We'll find out. Men in Black AJ, that's right, sure. That's right. I wish I had that gadget, that Will Smith always carried with himself. The one that can erase your memory. I wish I had that. I'd probably just, being as clumsy as I am, I would probably use it on myself more times than I would know. We got True saying, Aubrey looks so annoyed. Yeah, for some reason. I guess the reason being Jericho. If I was Aubrey, I would be annoyed too. Such an annoying guy. Such an annoying guy. Thank you. Thank you, Varanchit. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Ritu. Really appreciate that. And here we are now. Hook is making his way out. Thank you, Mr. D. Singh. Really appreciate it. You know it, Weenum. You know it. All right, so Hook making his way in. I've met a lot of wrestlers, WWE stars, and, otherwise in my life. I've met a lot of wrestlers. But meeting Jericho was weird. I've met Jericho. I actually met Jericho as a fan. I met him at a Barnes & Noble's when he released his book called No is a Four-Letter Word. And, I wasn't even gonna I was really not gonna go to the signing. But one of my friends, I'm not sure if he's watching this right now, shout out to Armin, what a great guy. He wanted to go, and he's like, AJ, will you go? I said, I'm busy. He's like, that's okay, we have to buy a book, and I'll get the book for you. And in the evening, Jericho's gonna come, so after your work, we're gonna go, and I'm gonna buy the book for you earlier in the day, and later, in the evening, you just show up. I'll be in the line for you, I'll hold the line, and you just show up and meet Jericho with me. And I had no option. I said, okay. And I met Jericho, and I've got to say, it was weird. I mean, it was nice to meet him, But after meeting him, I just questioned myself, was this really worth $40 and waiting in the line for 40 minutes? Probably not. I mean, okay, it's a cool memory to hold on to, and looking back, it's cool, but it was weird meeting Jericho. I've got to say, he's just an annoying guy. He really is an annoying guy, really is. Wonder if Joe is there. I wonder as well. By the way, speaking of All In, we cannot forget the craziness that happened last year, especially, with Joe in the opening match. The real glass, sugar glass controversy, the Punk, and I'm glad that AEW has put that in the rearview mirror and they've moved on. And this year's All In, I would say, already has topped last year's All In. What a great pay-per-view it's been so far. Yeah, and I too wonder if Joe is there, brother. I too wonder. The rumor is that, yes, that's the rumor, and seems like it's not just a rumor. There is more truth to it because Sting's son was spotted in the vicinity, and Sting's son is there. It seems like Sting is here as well, and he could very well show up. So it is a very big possibility. We got James here saying, "Come on, AJ, tell us the truth. Your playlist is nothing but fuzz." There was a time when I had a lot of fuzzy music in my playlist. I'm not gonna lie, I did. When the lights go out. I'm not sure if you guys have listened to that song, but it's a great song. One of my favorites from Jericho. I hate myself for admitting that, but When the Lights Go Out is one of the best songs that I've heard from Jericho. Yeah, I did not want to admit that, but I have to because I cannot lie to James, right? He catches me. But no, I don't have any Fozzy music right now on my playlist, and I'm glad I don't. I probably will listen to some after this show, though. Yeah. All right. Big Bill is a babyface in London. That's right. Big Bill, bigger than Big Ben, right? And here we are now, Jericho. Is that alcohol in that bag? No, it's not. Oh, what? Okay. We cannot forget that we are in London, right? So a little bit of a taste of that English cricket. We got some cricket balls over here. Balls bigger than the Miz's, by the way. And Hook takes advantage. He grabs Jericho, and he lands back first into the mat. Not on the balls yet, but on the mat. So that's that. We got Weenham saying, "AJ, can we buy Wrasslinews merchandise?" Like, oh, yeah, absolutely. This one right here. So, my merchandise, it can be purchased from Pro Wrestling Tees, but stuff like mug and more t-shirts, I will be working on them, and I will, if you guys would like them, I will definitely put them out on Pro Wrestling Tees very shortly. So I'll share the link with all of you guys. Thank you. Really appreciate that. By the way, Hook over here with the cricket bat and the cricket ball, and he's playing some cricket. This is risky because if he hits it too hard, those balls are going to be landing in the audience. So he lets go of the bat. That's interesting. Anybody actually watches cricket here? Did you guys watch cricket? By the way, the Cricket World Cup actually this year took place in America. It took place. It took place, I believe, in Florida, in Texas, I believe, and also in New York. They had a stadium set up, I believe, in Long Island, New York. So cricket, which was, until I believe even last year, such a foreign concept and such a sport that was unheard of in much of America. Its World Cup actually took place in the country this year, which was quite surprising, but also I feel like a lot of people enjoyed it. So that's that. And here we are now. The walls of Jericho locked in tight on Hook. Chris Jericho with the upper hand as we speak right now. I know those are gonna hurt. You know it's true. They are definitely gonna hurt. I've never been a cricket guy myself, even though cricket is pretty big over here in this part of the world. It's big. It's bigger than our national sport, and our national sport's hockey, but sadly, not many people care about hockey. Everybody loves cricket, and I've never been big on cricket, but when I was younger, I really wanted one of those cricket balls, and I was not allowed to have them because they are just so hard, and they can really hurt you. Yeah. Thank you, Manat. Really appreciate that. Awesome. Please share the link. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will. Thank you, Venom, for the support. Cricket but suplex. That's right. Yep. Cricket but suplex. Indeed. But over here we are, Big Bill. And just like True said, Big Bill is definitely the babyface over here. He probably is getting a bigger pop than Big Ben does from these guys, right? Yeah, these guys are probably tired of the Big Ben, but Big Bill? Hell no. And Big Bill over here now drawing the table from under the ring. And you know, AEW, I really have to say, such a great company for giving people a chance, an opportunity. You know, you guys must have heard the story that Big Bill, or Big Cass, whatever you guys want to call him, he was in a downward spiral. He was not doing too well mentally, physically after his WWE release. He had gained a lot of weight. He was going down that alcoholic, path. He was getting a little bit addicted on substance, and he was not doing well, mentally overall. He was also in depression, it seemed. But, things changed. Of course, he picked up the pieces. He worked on himself. He tried to get back in the wrestling scene. He did some independent shows. But ever since he got signed to AEW, he's only been on an upward spiral, an upward path, and he's been doing better and better. And you can see right now, Big Bill is healthy, he's happy, and he's doing great right now. Look at that. Look at that. Was about to put Hook through the barbed wire table. Beautiful. But that's what I'm talking about. AEW has given people a second chance to a lot of people. Big Bill being one. Jim Ross was also, of course, as we know, he was going through a period as well. But, of course, AEW brought him back to the wrestling scene, brought him back to the commentary table, gave him a second chance once again. Something to smile about, something to do, what he loves. It's great. So for that reason, I really admire AEW. And let's see, what else do we have here? Thank you for that. Really appreciate the love. Who will get the barbed wire? Brother, you know what I'm talking about over here. I really want Chris Jericho to go through that barbed wire table. That is what I'm hoping and praying will happen tonight. And Chris Jericho, by the way, the ultimate show of disrespect, planting that trash can hard on the forehead of Hook, on the skull of Hook. That is absolutely disrespectful. And Hook this time, there you are, trying to turn the tables around. Jericho down, Hook on his feet. Oh, he takes off his eye patch as well. That's cool. Turns out he can see from both of his eyes. That's definitely going to be helping him in this match. That's for certain. And Jericho now. It is so good, by the way, I've got to say, it is so good to be here tonight. It's so good to be calling the action, talking to all of you guys. We were away for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I missed every bit of it. Missed talking to True and everybody else. James, Ricky, Weenum, Ritu, much love to everybody. It's so good to be here. And of course, Big Bill now, right behind Hook. Wrapping that big arm around the skull of Hook, around the neck of Hook. Oh dear. Oh, it's going to be Big Bill? No way. That's crazy. That hurt to watch. Not the guy who I wanted to go through that table, but be it, I guess. Big Bill goes through that barbed wire table, and now Hook, oh dear. Leveled out by the learning tree. An elbow strike takes him out. Jericho goes for the cover, trying to pick up the pieces, but Hook with a kick out. A kick out once. I know, Brother True, I know. I did not want to see that happening. I was hoping that Jericho would go through it, but of course, Big Bill. And now Jericho with him trash talking, and he's got the kendo stick in his hand as well. He's got to go for the kendo stick shot, but Hook with a nice reversal. He dodges the kendo stick. Wait, Hook's father, Taz, is over here. Taz is getting... Oh! Taz is getting physical. Hook's father, Taz, evening the odds right now. And with that being said, with the help of his own father, what a great ending. Hook is the winner. And everybody wanted this to happen. Everybody was hoping for another title change, and the title change has happened over here indeed. Hook has defeated Jericho. He is the FTW champion. Wow. And the learning tree has gone down. Hopefully for good this time. Hook is now a 3-time FTW champion. What a match. What a match. What a brilliant match. I know, that's awesome, True. 2-1, I love that. Hell yeah. What a match, gotta say. And everybody, I don't know anyone who wanted Jericho to pick up the victory tonight. Everybody was hoping that Hook would, and he has. What's even special is that Taz is over here to celebrate with his son, to celebrate his son's victory. Amazing. The FTW champion, gotta love that. Yep. Yep. Amazing. Alright, so coming up next is going to be the Tag Team Championship match. It's going to be interesting. So, FTR, of course, the Young Bucks, and the Acclaim. This one is going to be for the Tag Team Championships, and this match is coming up next. Not going to lie, you know, wherever I see these guys, the Young Bucks, I look away. I look the other side. I'm not a big fan of the Young Bucks, or I should say, I'm not a fan of the Young Bucks at all. So this was the match that I was actually least interested in. But, you know, still, for the heck of it, I'm hoping that FTR picks the victory. If not FTR, I guess Acclaimed I would be okay with. But not the Young Bucks. Not the Young Bucks, please. And thank you. Alright. What is that link, James? What is that link? Is that link the streaming for the stream or something? Let me know. Bugs retains is true. That's wow. Wow, so True thinks that Bug. Wait, that's what you think, or is that what you want? True. I hope that's what you think, not what you want, because who would want the Young Bucks to pick up the victory, right? Nobody would. Nobody would. So what did I miss? My brother Ricky Hook is now the new FTW champion. He has defeated Jericho with a little bit of help with his father. He has defeated Chris Jericho, and he is now the FTW champion. So that's what happened. Yep. Now a 3-time FTW champion, Hook. That's right. That's all that you missed. Nothing else. You think. I like that, True. You never let me down. Never let me down. I see Ricky over here. Not very PG. I see. The Young Bucks. For the victory, says Ricky. We'll find out. We'll find out. And here we are. The top guys, FTR, making their way out as we speak right now. Ah, you're good, Ricky, you're good. And FTR in the ring. I'm hoping that FTR picks up the victory, but I'm afraid that's not going to happen because True thinks it's going to be at the Young Bucks. Let me know, Ricky. Let me know, James, everybody else. Who do you think is going to pick up the victory here tonight? And the very annoying Young Bucks with a very colorful entrance. Hate these guys. Oh, gosh. I can't stand them guys. I literally cannot stand these guys. I wish their matches were always held in the pre-show because I would never watch the pre-show. Oh, dear. The Young Bucks are making their way out, guys. Thank you for that, my brother James. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And once again, don't get the shirts just yet. I will have to update a few things over there. on Pro Wrestling Tees because I'm not getting paid. Like James bought a few shirts, right? Thank you, James, for always supporting me, my brother. You're awesome. But a couple other people also bought the shirts, but Pro Wrestling Tees, I never got the payment from them, never got the acknowledgement from them. So there's something happening in the back end, which I will have to get in touch with Pro Wrestling Tees for that. And, once that is figured out, I'll let you guys know. And then you can go ahead and buy the shirts. Thank you guys once again. You guys are awesome. And, yeah, I agree with that, sure. No, that's why I was thinking, is Hook winning? And, he did win, so you're right. Not all the titles are going to change hands, 100%. That's not going to happen. Thank you for that, Ricky. Really appreciate that. That means they are doing their job. I know. You're right. And that statement gets me every time. When I tell you guys, I hate these guys. I can't stand them. True always hits me with that statement. That means they're doing a great job. And you know what? I can't even argue with that because it's true. But true, I can't stand them. I cannot. They're doing their job too well, I guess, because I can't stand them. And I could not, I was not able to stand them even when they were baby faces. And now that they're heels, I absolutely cannot. I wish, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about it. I can't. Not bad price. Thanks, Ricky. Really appreciate that for sure. Thank you for that, sure. Thanks. Really appreciate it. No, I feel like if you guys are trying to support me buying the merch, I should be supported by Pro Wrestling Tees. But I got nothing from them, so I'll just have to get in touch with them. But you know what? Your support through buying t-shirts or whatever, that's secondary. The biggest support that I get from you guys is the emotional support, is you guys being here, always being so nice and supportive, and that is what means the world to me. So thank you, True. Thanks, James. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you, all of you guys. I cannot thank you all enough. Thank you. Much love. All right. Oh, not very PG over here from the Acclaimed as they make their way out. It's so funny. I'm watching Max Caster come out with those big red headphones, right? It reminds me of the time when it was cool. I believe the early 2010s, right? It used to be very cool for people to walk around with those big red-colored Beats headphones. That was like a cool thing. I'm not sure if it was cool where you lived, but I was in New York around that time, and it was cool to walk around with those big, red, shiny Beats headsets. And I was never a headsets guy, but, it enticed me. And I was drawn into buying a pair of Beats headsets, big ones, right? Big ones, studios is what they call them. And this was before Bluetooth headphones got popular and whatnot. These were wired headphones. And I totally regret that decision because they were so clumsy, they were so big, so hard to handle. I'm just glad that's in the rearview mirror and that's not really a fashion anymore because back then it was a big thing to wear those big Beats headphones in public. And guys, if you're trying to catch your subway or if you're walking in the snow or in the rain, those are an absolute hassle and I would not recommend ever. They love scissoring in London. You know it, brother. You know it. Maybe you can make one of those new t-shirts green. Okay, James, that's a good suggestion. Thank you. Always looking for colors. Thank you, James. Really appreciate that, my brother. I know, Rummet. I know. Mariah made with the victory. And I don't know, guys. Try looking it up on social media, on Twitter and stuff. See if you see anything from Mariah May or anybody talking about May because the word's out. The word was out on the streets that something was happening after she picks up the victory. So keep an eye out and let me know. Okay, and here we are, by the way, guys. We've got FTR and the Acclaimed over here starting off the action. Of course, beautiful move. Max Caster has got the upper hand as we speak right now. I think she's leaving the play. Oh, wow. So Rummet thinks that Toni Storm is going to leave AEW. I don't think so. I feel like it should not happen. She is going on a vacation. It seems like she will be taking some time off and a much needed time off. I don't think she's going to leave. And, personal bias, I don't want her to leave AEW either. So, but let's see. It's going to be interesting, right? It's going to be interesting. Tony Storm is still under contract. Yep, yep. That's another thing. That's another thing, a big thing. And here we are now. We've got the Clowns in the ring. We've got the Young Bucks getting their ass beat, so that's good. The Acclaimed and FTR working together to take out the Young Bucks. Everybody likes that. Yeah, there you go. Bumping into each other, the Jackson brothers. And now a double clothesline, and both the Jackson brothers taken out. I like that. Down to some serious tag team business now that the Young Bucks have been thrown out. It's good to see that. And now FTR and the Acclaimed going after each other, trading those big punches. I think there is more than 50,000 people. Definitely. 100%. Yeah, there's a lot of people here in the middle. I would say around 55,000 would be a nice guess. 52,000, I think that would make sense. Yeah. You guys expect them to announce the attendance sometime during the show, or do you think it's gonna come out later? I can't recall what they did last year. I think that they announced the attendance during the show, right? Towards the end of the show. I can't really recall what exactly they did, but what do you think? Are they gonna announce the attendance during the show, or is it gonna just come later on through those wrestling newsletters or stuff? Let me know. Now, Jamie Hayter is going to be curious about her title, without a doubt. And here we are now, the Jackson brothers, the Young Bucks, in the ring. Working together, of course. I don't like what I see right now. Stop fake news, WWE Marks. James over here says, stop the fake news. I like that. Okay, all right, okay. By the way, is anybody following the craziness around the POTUS elections? The POTUS mania? I mean, we had Hulk Hogan show up at the Republican National Convention, right? How much more wrestling can it get? And then I don't know if you guys saw that, because I'm following these elections quite closely. And I saw RFK show up at Trump's rally. And, you know, the way that he showed up, Trump announced his name, and then we had music and we had spotlights, and then RFK gets on the stage and there's pyro going off. And I'm like, Trump got all of his lessons, his political lessons, from the WWE and Vince McMahon. Like, literally, it was like I'm watching WWE when I was watching that Trump rally. And then, of course, the DNCs happened just like a couple days ago. Interesting. Let me know if anybody's following the elections. Politics is a clown. It is. It seems more entertaining than it seems serious these days. It's sad, but it's true. Maybe we should do a watch along for these Trump and Harris rallies. I think that will be really fun. You know, it's gonna get a lot of controversy. It's gonna attract a lot of controversy. Yeah. And James says yes, Trump 2024. Okay, all right. You know. I always say this, that politics and religion, these are two things that are very, very, very personal. And, you know, I don't get into anybody's viewpoint or point of view when it comes to politics. People support Harris. They support, Trump. You know, some support Sanders. I don't know if you guys know this, but I did a little bit of work for Hillary Clinton's presidential ad campaign. I was actually featured, in one of her campaign ad videos. I did some voiceover work, and I also was on video for that ad campaign, that particular advertisement, for Hillary Clinton's campaign back in 2016. Yeah. So, yeah, I did that. And, you know, the people who were directing that ad and they were shooting their ad, I was in the middle of the shoot. I just asked one of the ladies over there, I said, do you support Hillary? And she looked at me and she's like, no. And she's shooting a Hillary Clinton ad campaign. And she's like, I supported Bernie Sanders, but then, he got dropped, so now I'm here for Hillary. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So it's all very personal. It's all cool, Everybody has reasons for why they support, who they support, and that's okay. And here we are now, scissoring in the center of the ring right now. There you are. Back to All In before we start war in the chat, says Ricky. You're right, Ricky. You're right. Let's keep war limited to wrestling. Let's do that. And here we are now. Oh dear. By the way, oh dear, look at that. You know, it's funny because it's very funny. I'll just say this very quickly. Harris, you know, they say that she's half black, half Indian, whatever it is. But irrespective of that, there are so many people in India who love Trump. It's crazy, yeah. Every other person you'll talk to, they'll be like, yeah, Trump. It's very interesting. And here we are, by the way. Big German suplex to both the Jackson brothers. I gotta love what you're seeing right now. Amazing. FTR absolutely crushing the Young Bucks as we see right now. And a kick out, a double kick out from both the Jackson brothers. The match still goes on. Wow, James says, oh my god, AJ, I feel sorry for you. That's okay. It was fun. It was fun. It's alright. Thank you, Ricky. 9 like. I like that. True says, I support policies that make sense, not I love that, True. I love that, you know. Absolutely love it. Definitely should not support somebody blindly, but support policies instead. You're right. I like that. That's a good way to think. That's a good way to go about it, you know. Just not be totally anti. It's like wrestling, I guess, you know. Not being anti WWE or AEW, just supporting what we love. I like that. All right, let's see what else do we have here. Harris only claims to be black when she wants something. That's what Trump said, right? He appeared at the Black Journalist Convention, if I'm not wrong. That's what he claimed. It got a lot of controversy, but that's what they claimed, yeah. Beautiful match, by the way, going on right now. Roman says, I think Casino Gauntlet match is going to be the debut of Ricochet. Wow, okay. Okay, look. I think we know a thing or two about gauntlets, and we know a thing about two about battle royals and Royal Rumble. Surprises can be there. You know, we got my brother Rumble where he is saying that Ricochet might appear at the Casino Gauntlet match. Interesting, it could happen. A lot of people hoping to see Shane McMahon tonight. So I don't know if that's gonna happen, but if it were to happen, All In is a great place for that to happen as well. Yeah, I mean, let's see. You know, surprises are yet to come. That's true. That's true. Anybody expects True, James, Ricky, anyone, Rummet, anyone expects Shane McMahon to appear tonight? Let me know. And here we are. Big ass kick, by the way, from the Jackson brother. Hate it. I don't even know who he is. Who is the guy in the blue pants? Is that Nick? Or is that Matt? I don't know and I don't want to know. Oh, FTR absolutely leveling out the Green Jackson, going for the cover now. And the Blue Jackson pulls down the referee, breaking the count, of course. Yeah, that's right. That will be hilarious. No, I feel like it's for certain, you know, Ricochet has to be here tonight. I think so. I've got to agree with Ramit. I definitely see Ricochet showing up tonight. And here we are, by the way, beautiful flying DDT over here from Nick Jackson. Thank you for that, True. Nick is the guy in blue, Matt in green. Thank you for that, True. And we've got Ricky saying maybe. What is the role of Shane McMahon in AEW? Brother, you know, he would, I don't know about the role. Role is secondary. But if Shane McMahon shows up, he's got to draw eyes to the product more than ever. Shane McMahon is gonna cause like an earthquake, right? It's gonna shake up the entire wrestling industry. It's gonna cause tremors everywhere. So yeah, it would be interesting. By the way, FTR now taking out Matt Jackson just like that. I'm sorry, the Acclaimed. Anthony Bowens right behind them. I don't think FTR realizes that, but Anthony Bowens breaks up the cover beautifully. The match still continues. Mr. D Singh, thank you for the love. Yep, mixed finishers indeed, brother. What a great match. I was not really curious or excited to see this match, but, you know, it's not bad at all. It's not bad. What time is it? How long has it been? No way. 1 hour and 30 minutes since we've been live. Doesn't feel like it. It feels like it just started. It makes total sense what True said early on. You know, just by the looks of it right now, it feels like the Young Bucks are definitely winning this match. 100%. You think so, James? Okay, all right. By the way, speaking of shoes, I really, I mean, I was gonna sell out. I made a promise to myself years ago that I would never sell out and I would never buy Jordans, because Jordans, most of them are lifestyle shoes and they're not. I don't find them very comfortable. So I really thought I would never buy Jordans ever. But I almost gave in, and I went to the Nike store. There's a new one that's opened over here, pretty big. And they have got a lot of Jordans over here. And I was about to buy Jordans. I was about to give in. I was about to sell out. But I did not, because I found myself literally the most comfortable shoes that I've ever come across. And I don't know if I should do a sneaker review, but I'm in love with those shoes. I bought 2 pairs of those, by the way. I will do a sneaker review for you, James. Great shoes. There you go, by the way. Beautiful elbow drive to Matt Jackson. Going for the cover. Is the Acclaim going to pick up the victory? And Nick Jackson in blue breaking up the cover last minute. That is crazy. That is crazy. I see you, Ricky. I see you. Come on. All right, both the members of FTR right now in the ring, and there you go. Now we're left with one. So Matt Jackson is in the ring. Nick Jackson is ringside, but he is on his feet right now, so that's a pretty big one. And there you go. Oh dear. Dax with a roll-up cover on Matt Jackson, and there we are. That's right, the number game. It's the numbers game. Oh wow. Dax still kicks out, and now we've got the Young Bucks trying to take out Dax together. Double knee strike, going for the cover. It's over. It's over, guys. FTR with the victory. I'm sorry, not FTR. The Young Bucks with the victory. I wanted the FTR to win, so I said FTR. The Young Bucks with the victory and still champions. I don't think anybody over here wanted this to happen, but it has happened. The Young Bucks are still your tag team champions. Nobody is happy with this result. I know. 3-1 here for my brother True, leading. I like that. What, 4-0 for James, by the way. Yes, James did have the right pick at first. That's right. Nobody got the first pick right, but James did. So James here with the 4-0. Oh, James is leading. Wow. The vets are here now. Interesting. That's right. The grizzled young veterans are here. A little face-off between the Young Bucks just take off. They've got no business in the ring. And grizzled young veterans actually targeting what it seems everybody except for the Young Bucks. Interesting. And Ricky with the NXT chants. Okay. They look good. Making a statement, I guess. Okay. Okay. The Jackson brothers, the Young Bucks, they take off. But the grizzled young veterans over here make a statement. It's nice. That's right, Ricky. They appeared in NXT in a totally different avatar, a totally different look, role, position. But over here, of course, they are being themselves as they come out for this match. This next match should be absolute fireworks, I believe. Because the next match is going to be the Casino Gauntlet match. And, you know, Ricochet is going to show up. Shane McMahon's going to show up. Anything can happen. Let's see. But the Casino Gauntlet match for a guaranteed world title match is coming up next. This one should be good. We've got Rummett saying no chance for Goldberg. If Batista, if they're both reaching Wembley, No, it's gonna be, Batista being in AEW would be huge, but that's not gonna happen because Batista is old school, and he's found success in Hollywood. So he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the wrestling money anymore. Let's be honest. And he's old school, so it's not just about being loyal to the WWE. Batista's a little bit old school. He's got old school mentality. So when Batista retired, a lot of people thought, hey, it's a wrestling retirement. We all know how wrestling retirements work. He's going to come back a few years later. And that's what I thought too at first. But Batista said, look, I'm very clear. I'm very old school when it comes to this mentality. When I retired, I laid my shoulders down, my shoulders were flat on the mat, and I took the loss in my last match. I gave the victory to Triple H because that's old school mentality. You pass the torch and you close the chapter. You say goodbye to the industry. You thank the industry by taking the loss in the last wrestling match of your career. And that's what Batista did in his last match in that match at WrestleMania 35 against Triple H. And for that reason, I really do believe that Batista will never return to a wrestling ring. He will not come back. Let it be anywhere in the world. By the way, is that Mr. Bean? What is happening here? That's Mr. Orange Cassidy. That is hilarious. Okay, that is pure genius. I thought that was Mr. Bean. That is hilarious. Very well done, Very well done. Okay. Wow, what an entrance. But you know what? Mr. Bean being here as his manager and escorting him to the ring would have been something else. I wish they could have pulled that off. Having Rowan being here, Mr. Bean being here as Orange Cassidy's manager for this match would have been crazy. They should have pulled that off somehow. I'm pretty sure they could have managed to do that. Uh-oh, what was that with that pyro? TNNW collaboration beat AEW. They are interesting with a collaboration. I'm not sure how long it's going to go on for, but it seems like they don't want to stop it just yet. How do you feel about the collaboration yourself? I know that people who watch NXT are happy. The main roster doesn't really make a difference because, the collaboration is kind of limited to NXT only. So the NXT fans are quite happy. Main roster, it doesn't really matter much. TNA fans are absolutely on cloud nine. I understand that as well. But what do you think? How long should this collaboration go on for? Do you think it's benefiting TNA at all? Let me know what's your opinion, what's your take on this? And when it's my next video, should be coming out sometime this week. Yeah. And the Rainmaker now coming out should be good. The Continental Champion is on his way out. Bash in Berlin, Germany, brother is going to be a dream match. I see you. Okay. Bash in Berlin is definitely going to be a great pay-per-view. Lots of good matches on there. This is hard to pick because we don't know exactly. Yeah. I guess what we do is that we get to the last bout, the last contestants, and then we pick our pick. And that's how we counter prediction score here. So you don't have to pick your pick now until we hold our picks until the last bout, until the last remaining contestants. We'll do that. Limp pyro. Yeah, true. That was a weird-ass pyro. Yeah. This should be good. Do you expect Orange Cassidy to go to round 2? Because I absolutely do not. I think Okada is going to pick up the victory here. But it was nice, that entrance, Orange Cassidy entrance, definitely got a pop out of London. It got a pop, I believe, across the globe. I mean, true, and everybody else over here. I'm sure everybody is familiar with Mr. Bean, right? I don't think Mr. Bean is even an English or a British thing anymore. It's a global thing. Everybody loves Mr. Bean, am I right? Yeah. I mean, who doesn't know or love Mr. Bean? I grew up on Mr. Bean, yeah? Mr. Bean only had one season, if I'm not wrong. And, I'm still not tired of it. I still watch Mr. Bean from time to time and still laugh at the absolute stupidity of Bean himself. It's great. What a legend. What a legend. All right, and here we are now. Okada right out the bat, bringing the pain to Orange Cassidy. We got James over here saying it's obvious to me WWE has either brought TNA or they are very close. It's obvious they only got TNA there. They got the top guys to steal away because WWE sure not sending nothing good to TNA. Look, they're very smart. They're giving TNA exposure, a fair share of it, but they're only giving that exposure to them on NXT. And NXT fans are usually, from my understanding, NXT fans are very clever. They're very smart. They know wrestling. They know, wrestling outside of the WWE. The main roster fans and main roster fans only are mostly casuals or mostly WWE fans. They don't really know wrestling outside of Raw and SmackDown. Let's be honest. NXT fans, though, they know wrestling outside of WWE. They know TNA. They know AEW. They know GCW. They're fans like that. They're hardcore wrestling fans, most of them. So WWE, by bringing TNA on NXT, is really not putting the product in front of people who did not know about it at the first place. They knew about it already. Yeah, they were giving them a good exposure, but still not a big enough exposure as they can on the main roster. So they're very clever with that. James, I agree on that, absolutely. They're definitely not giving them as much exposure as they can, that's for sure. They're clever with that partnership. And also, they're bringing TNA's best to NXT, such as Joe Hendry, literally the hottest thing on the internet right now, and they brought him on NXT, so definitely juicing out the popularity of Joe Hendry, even without signing him, right? So that's interesting. True says, but the match at the end at any time we have been. Oh, that's right. You're right, True. You're right. I totally missed that point. It's. Oh my goodness, I kept talking, didn't realize it was coming out. It is Nigel himself. That is crazy. Look what that kiss from Mariah May did to Nigel. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. What a difference can a kiss make, right? Oh, wow. Got off his suit, got in the trunks, and he's now in the wrestling ring. And everybody's behind Nigel. Everybody is cheering him on. This has got to be good. So considering the craziness of this match, I think we just watched this match for the fun of it, right? We're not going to be counting the score, the prediction score for this match, because really, just like True pointed out earlier, this match is haywire. Anything can happen, and it would be hard to pick it. So let's just watch this match for the heck of it, for the fun of it, and not count the points towards the ultimate prediction score. All right. Nigel, by the way, with a big shot over here to Okada. The fans are totally behind Nigel. Okada with a kick to the gut and sending him headfirst into the top turnbuckle. I agree. True, I totally agree. Look, somebody, I can't recall who, but somebody asked Bryan Danielson recently about the unfinished business between himself and Nigel. And Bryan said, look, I have no unfinished business with him, but it seems like he has with me. So he did throw some shade and hint at some possible, action in the future. And it seems like it's going to happen. Thank you, James. And 4, 3, 2, look, Ricochet has to show up. Is it going to be next? Okay, not yet. It's going to happen. Ricochet will show up. We just have to be patient. But so right now it's Kali coming out. Sprinting out to the ring over here. And getting in the ring, it is Nigel and Kyle. Nigel standing tall, looking good as well. Yeah, twisting the arm. KOR now twisting the arm of Nigel. Nigel with a back elbow strike to the head of KOR. And Riley dodges the clothesline. Nigel holds onto the rope. Riley goes down. Uppercut to Riley. Oh my goodness. A knee strike to the chest. Nigel going down, and now with a big kick to Nigel. Nigel is down. And Riley now twisting the leg of Okada as he was trying to make it inside the ring. That's right, KOR is here, true. They could save a Ricochet to All Out, maybe. Perhaps, Perhaps. Not using everything in their arsenal tonight, but also saving something for All Out. It could happen, I would personally pop if it were to happen tonight, but it makes sense. 100%, James. Tonight technically should be about the stars who have outperformed and really have done such a phenomenal job the entire season, I would say, right? The entire year. And then tonight should be a celebration of those dedicated AEW stars. And having somebody new come in and steal the spotlight perhaps would not be very fair either, taking that into perspective. So I agree, they could hold that off for All Out too. I can pop later. That's okay. I don't have to pop tonight. Oh dear, there you go. By the way, Orange Cassidy still doing his thing. And it is Okada now with an uppercut to Cassidy. And Okada now targeting KOR. KOR not doing too well. Oh my goodness, Orange Cassidy was going to go for the orange punch. And it's countdown time. 3, 2, 1. Who is it going to be coming up next? All right, it's going to be good. And without a doubt, right, he gets perhaps the biggest... Is this the biggest ovation? The biggest applause of the night? Look at the fans. They are on their feet right now for Zack Sabre Jr. as he makes his way out. Of course, the hometown heroes, I think I can call him, right? Definitely. And the fans are going nuts for this guy. Zack Sabre Jr. on his way out. The G1 winner indeed, true. Look at this guy. Everybody's behind him. Everybody's rallying for him, cheering him on. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually picks up the victory here tonight. Yeah, he is definitely coming out. Wow, look at all these people here supporting, cheering him on. I like that. The entire stadium over here is backing Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, brother, true. I've got a lot of love for Keith Lee. I would love to see him back too. Keith Lee, Samoa Joe, these are two big men in the wrestling business that I think I've got a soft corner in my heart for. Really, I love these guys, and I would love to see them back in the ring soon. I love these guys, really. They're great people. And here we are now, Zack Sabre Jr. and Nigel, two hometown heroes face to face, and the fans are on their feet. Big ovation, standing ovation to these guys before they square off, and now twisting the arm of each other. Actually, Nigel has got the upper hand right now. Zack Sabre, okay, with a kick, he gets away, and now sending him to the ropes. Nigel and Zack one more time, catching a break, looking into each other's eyes. An uppercut here from Nigel to Zack. Seems like Zack's gonna return the favor. They're both testing each other. Their strength, their limits, their resilience, the endurance power. That's what's being tested. And Nigel now, with a series of uppercuts, he went for two, he did two. He was gonna go for the third one, but Zack reversed it. He was gonna go for a roll-up cover. Nigel won't allow that to happen. And one more time, Nigel now. Zack finally gets it. A roll-up on Nigel. Nigel kicks out. The match continues. What a match. And honestly, we're just getting started with this match, right? And what a match it's been already. It's been so cool. I'm possibly the only guy, right, who does watch along with the coat, the blazer, a shirt, and a tie on. Nobody else does that, do they? The only one here. All right, and here we are now. Zack Sabre Jr. gets on the top turnbuckle, looking to fly. And there we are. Elbow strike straight to the ribs of Zack Sabre. Zack is in trouble. Okada right behind him. Oh dear, he's got the bird. He's got the bird all around Wembley. Yeah, and Wembley has got the bird back for him. And here we are, 50,000 birds strong for Okada. All right, James says it's going to be strong time up next. Let's see. Interesting. Is this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Is it really going to be strong time? Uh-oh, really strong time. Okay. Roderick Strong with the Dominic Mysterio mustache. Roderick Strong is here. It is strong time indeed. You were right, James. I'm not sure how KOR feels about this, but Roderick Strong is here. Anyways, a big chop to the chest of Zack Sabre. Oh, dear. And followed by a knee to the face of KOR himself. KOR was going to go for a big one. Zack, oh, dear. And sending KOR straight back first on top of Zack Sabre Jr. Both the guys go down. Roderick Strong over here unleashing hell on everybody as we speak right now. So good. And Kyle O'Reilly actually has got the sleeper hold on Roderick Strong right now as we speak. Wow, that was quick. Countdown time one more time. It seems like Roderick Strong literally just entered and we're back with the countdown. Oh, and the place went crazy for Briscoe. Briscoe is out here and everybody loves Briscoe, right? Everybody loves this guy. Everybody on their feet for Briscoe as he makes his way out. As soon as his music hit, we got a loud pop. I thought, is that Ricochet? No, that's Briscoe. Briscoe is here. And he's ready to unleash hell, as you can imagine. Yeah, he's not going easy on these guys either. Targeting Okada and Strong. Look at those big chops left and right for each of them. And now we got Briscoe with a nice kick to the top of the head of Roderick Strong. Strong taking it back. He rolls out to safety, and now we got Zack Sabre Jr. in the ring. Irish whip to Briscoe. Briscoe falls out. That's nice. That's right, redneck kung fu. I like that. It says KOR now. KOR with the ankle lock submission hold locked in on Zack Sabre Jr. Sabre Jr., very fluid like butter, was able to get away from the submission hold, was able to lock KOR in a hold of himself before, of course, being taken out by Briscoe himself. Briscoe back in the ring, and he's got an uppercut and he's got a chop for everybody. A steel chair being thrown into the ring. KOR grabs it. Of course, steel chair courtesy of Orange Cassidy. It seems like Orange, KOR, and Briscoe are working together, and Briscoe now lands on top. It's crazy. Briscoe takes out Roderick Strong as well as Nigel single-handedly, and they are working together. It is Orange, KOR, and Briscoe who have formed a pact, it seems. And now it is time for Hangman Page. Hangman Page is here, guys. Doesn't look happy either. He looks furious. Wow, and look at the pyro over here being used for Hangman Page. Is this guy not going to win the match? I mean, wow. Considering the amount of pyro that they use for Hangman Page, I think he's the winner already. Cowgirl Page, I like that. Cowboy, I see you, James, okay. And now Hangman Page going after KOR as well as Briscoe, single-handedly taking them out, getting them in the corner. Now clothesline for each of them. That's right. Hangman Page gets KOR on top of his shoulders, and an attitude adjustment to KOR on top of Briscoe's ribs. Briscoe rolls out of the ring to safety, catching a break for himself, and Hangman Page sends Zack Sabre Jr. flying over the top rope. Zack Sabre holds onto the rope on the apron right now. Hangman also sends Okada on the apron. And now, beautiful flying clothesline. Zack Sabre Jr. goes to the ringside, so does Okada. It is Orange Cassidy who goes flying down on Hangman Page. Hangman grabs him midair and tosses him across the ring. Hangman Page cannot be stopped and will not be stopped. Hangman Page right now running on pure adrenaline and anger. Sending Roderick Strong back first into the edge of the ring over here. Yeah, he's got those murderous eyes right now. Hangman Page. Wow. Absolutely killing Orange Cassidy. What a pile driver. That is insane. Wait, JJ? That's crazy. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, guys. But Jeff Jarrett is here. I don't know if you guys have heard. I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard about this, actually, because it's such a well-known thing at this point. But Jeff Jarrett is apparently Taylor Swift's family friend, which is insane. You know, but every time I look at Jeff Jarrett, I cannot help but also think of Taylor Swift. A very unlikely friendship, I guess, over there, but it is true. Taylor Swift is indeed a friend of Jeff Jarrett and his family. Insane, but good for him. Of course, Taylor Swift was also performing at the Wembley Stadium, I believe, until last week. She just wrapped up her tour, if I'm not wrong, so that's that. You know, AEW All In, of course, following the legendary singer herself, and here we are now. No Ricochet yet, says Ricky. That's true, brother. No Ricochet yet. We're waiting very patiently, but he hasn't shown up yet. And it seems like he could be, you know, being saved for All Out. That could be it as well. We'll find out. And JJ over here taking out everybody. He's got an elbow strike. He's got a punch for everyone, as we see here. Zack Sabre Jr. as well, and Roderick Strong one more time, and Briscoe one more time. And he's got a third punch here for Roderick Strong, a very special one. And Roderick Strong with a nice spin in the air, a 360 spin in the air before falling down like that. And now Jeff Jarrett, once again, a series of punches to Hangman Page. And now he's got the slow walk, as you see. That's right. Look at that. Okay. Your boy is here, James. What are you talking about? Wait, I think I'm in a little bit of a delay over here. So, right now I'm watching Hangman Page tossing Jeff Jarrett out and all the men ringside. So that's where I'm at right now. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it? It really is? Okay. Oh my goodness. What? It is Ricochet. Ricochet is all elite. There we go. Ricochet's here. Wow. And he looks happy too. Okay. That's crazy. Ricochet is here. Wow. I can't help but, keep smiling right now. This is great. It is good to see him here in AEW. Whew. But you know what? I'm surprised. How is he still using this name Ricochet? I thought that WWE owned this name. I was expecting this guy to use the name Prince Puma, right? We were expecting him to use the name Prince Puma over here in AEW, but no, he's still Ricochet. He's still the same Ricochet that we saw in WWE, and he's here now in AEW. Hangman Page cannot believe it, and I'm absolutely loving this right now. I think we already know who's going to win this gauntlet match. It has got to be Ricochet. Beautiful drop kick, by the way, to Hangman Page. He goes out. That's right, without Samantha Irvin, but that's okay because Ricochet is here. He's got the gold chain on and everything. He's the literal drip king of the hour right now. Ricochet is here in AEW. Insane. That's right, Azim. Now everybody losing their shit at the moment watching Ricochet in AEW, and I am loving it. True says here he is. That's right. This is interesting, says Weenum. Indeed, I was hoping this would happen. I was hoping he would show up, and he's here, James. Oh, hell yeah. That's right. True says he can appear and not lose the match. I hope so. Let's see. He has to win. He must win. He's got to keep the momentum going. He's got to win the match. And there you are, a 360 splash on all the contestants ringside. All the men, taking them all out at once. You got to love that. Holy crap. My brother is here. I was just talking about him earlier. Armin, my man, is here. Good to see you, brother. AC Hammer. Hope you're doing well. We were just talking about you not too long ago. It is so good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Here he is, and here is Ricochet here in AEW. True says he owns his name. Really? That's awesome. Good for him. I was still hoping that he would show up as Prince Puma. I don't know if it's just me, but I think Prince Puma sounds a lot better than Ricochet does. But that's okay. It is good to see him here. Ricochet, he's back from. I know, Braun did kill him on Raw, but here he is. He is reincarnated, still as Ricochet, and he's shown up as in AEW. Wait a second. Okay, that's Christian Cage. Whew. I don't know why. In my head, I think I'm going crazy a little bit. Okay. In my head, I heard, "Here comes the money," and I was like, what? No, it's Christian Cage. Gosh, I lost my crap right there for a second. I thought that was Shane McMahon. I got a bit too excited. Okay. We're still okay. We're still fine. I'm just hearing things right now. Father of the Year indeed. Father of the Year is here, Christian Cage. And Ricochet, of course, giving him a taste of his own medicine. He doesn't have to win, but he won't take the pins, is true. You're right. That's the beauty of battle royals, of gauntlet matches, of multi-man matches. You don't have to drop the momentum, even if you don't win. That's a good point. True, that's a good point. Ricochet is all good after Braun took him out. Yeah, he's fine. And he looks happy. That's a big one. And now we are face-to-face here between Okada and Hangman Page. And now Hangman Page with a series of elbow strikes over here to Okada. Irish whip. Beautiful drop kick, by the way, from Okada to Hangman Page. He goes down. You know it's true. Okada is great. What a character. What a clown. At times he's a total clown, the Rainmaker. And now Hangman Page on the apron. And Jeff Jarrett's Karen over there. Ringside. Oh my goodness. Courtesy of Karen, Hangman Page eats a big guitar shot to the head from Jeff Jarrett himself, and Rainmaker now grabbing JJ's trunks from behind, pulling him to him, hitting him with a big clothesline. JJ is down in the center of the ring and now rolling Zack Sabre for the cover, and a clothesline here from Okada. Zack Sabre in trouble. Was gonna go for the big elbow strike, but Zack Sabre Jr. has got now Orange Cassidy from behind, rolling Zack Sabre up for the cover, and he kicks out. Anything can really happen right now. We got a lot of men just sliding into the ring, trying to seize the opportunity with a quick roll-up. Anything can really go down right now. Anyone can pick up the victory. Yeah, that was a beautiful guitar shot too, true. It was a beautiful shot. Oh my goodness, Superman punch here from Orange Cassidy. Zack Sabre Jr. is done for. He rolls out to safety. Roderick Strong is not winning anything. I think we all know that already, right? Especially not with that mustache. That's not happening. A big backbreaker here from Roderick Strong, but as expected, somebody else comes in to ruin the party. That's Briscoe. And Briscoe followed by Nigel. Briscoe is about to hit him with the big one, but Nigel is not going to take it. I don't think so. Yeah, Nigel with a nice reversal. An Irish whip here from Briscoe to Nigel. And there we are, kick to the face. Followed by a kick to the face, a knee to the face here from Roderick Strong, actually. I'm sorry, it's KOR. And KOR and Briscoe now working together to take out Nigel. Nigel won't let that happen, sending Briscoe over to the corner. Of course, KOR taking the worst of it, thanks to it. And now KOR taking out as well as Briscoe here from Nigel. The in-ring awareness here from Nigel is incredible. It's incredible. And honestly, I would love for Nigel to pick up the victory. I know it's not going to happen, but at this point, I'm absolutely popping for Nigel. What great in-ring awareness. What great athleticism. What great wrestling here from Nigel tonight. It's been incredible. Ricky says, Nigel, win, I'm going to lose my mind. I know, Ricky. I would love that too, but hey, somebody else coming up now. 3, 2, 1. Who is it gonna be? Oh, come on. No. No. James here with the dinosaur emojis. I should have known better. Luchasaurus on his way out. Is he here for himself? Or is he here for Christian Cage? That's the question. With horrible... Okay. I'm not going to read the comments now because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want no spoilers right now. But Luchasaurus apparently grabs Christian Cage. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that Christian Cage is going to win. No, please. No. Guys, don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me. I don't know what to do anymore. Are you kidding me? This idiot of a dinosaur. This is exactly the reason why the dinosaurs went extinct all these years ago. Because, come on. Look at the only dinosaur on Earth right now. Keeps handing victories after victories to the worst father of the year, Christian Cage. Come on. I know, Ricky. Where are the tomatoes at, right? Where are the tomatoes when you need them? Christian Cage definitely did not deserve to win this match. But he has. Thanks to the only living dinosaur in the world right now. That is crazy. That is crazy. And look who's here. Nick Wayne and his mother. Yeah, Nick Wayne's got to be proud of his mother, does he not? And speaking of Nick Wayne, we've got my favorite guy here. You know, the guy that makes me pop every single time I see him. We got Broman in the house. Good to see you, Broman. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Broman says, great match. Ending cheeks. Hope you've been good, AJ. I've been great, Bryan. I hope you've been doing well. Well, good to see you. Good to see you. Killswitch, that's right, true. My brother. No one saw that coming. You know it. Hell yeah, you knew it. Nobody saw that coming. I certainly was not expecting that. I am mad that Christian Cage won. But you know what? I'll take it. Not too bad. I hate Christian Cage, but I also love hating him. So what they're doing with Christian Cage is incredible. I hate Luchasaurus too, but you know what? It's okay. As long as Luchasaurus is not winning himself, I'm fine with it. Good match. Great match. Ricochet's in AEW. That was the big take from that match. Nigel is back. Wrestling was another big news coming from that match. Incredible match. Incredible match, I've got to say. Let's see what else do we have here. James says Ospreay. Well, this is going to be big, brother. This is going to be big. So we already got the pick here from James. He says it's going to be Ospreay. Where is it? There we are. This one is going to be a very serious match. Of course, for the American title, it's going to be MJF versus Ospreay. All eyes on this match, without a doubt. I don't know what to say. I don't know who to pick. I think I'm going to go with MJF. Sorry, James. I want to go with you. I want to go with your pick. I want to go with Ospreay. I love Ospreay, but just like True said earlier, how many titles are going to change hands after all, right? So for that reason and for also the reason that MJF is in the match, I've got to go with MJF. I think MJF is going to win this match. I think so. Anyways, let's see what else do we have here. Let me know, guys. Who do you think is going to win this match? We got Broman saying doing good. Always good to see you, my brother. Always great to see you. William says that was a twist. That was a hell of a twist for sure. And AC Hammer says his heel run should be studied. Absolutely. Yeah. By the way, speaking of heel run should be studied, I don't know if this is still happening, but a couple years ago, I believe 2018 or 2019, it was announced that Harvard was going to be doing a marketing course based solely on the WWE. That it was going to be one of the subjects that were to be taught in the marketing school of Harvard University. I'm not sure if they're still taking that class. I'm not sure if they're still using WWE as a test subject, but they did announce that Harvard was going to be doing an entire class based on WWE. I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but wow, quite an achievement for WWE, right? Back in the day. Anyways, let's see what else do we have here. You have totally unexpected. That's right. True says I'm sick of the kill switch being an idiot. I know, True. I know. But you know what? He's doing his job well, True. If you're sick of it, he's doing something right. Well, that felt good to say. Every single time I'm on the other end of the table and True is the one hitting me with that statement, but this time that felt good. Now you know how I feel whenever I say the same about the Young Bucks. Yeah. All right, Christopher says Christian Cage is not winning the AEW World title. Well, expect the unexpected. He's got the Dinosaur, he's got Nick Wayne, he's got Nick Wayne's mother. Anything can happen. He's got the whole team behind him. So that's that. Interesting study. That's right, True. Yeah. We've got Ricky here saying, who's this? That's Will Ospreay, brother. Big ass entrance over here with all the shenanigans for Will Ospreay. I forgot Ospreay's an Assassin's Creed fan. Yeah. I'm not. Look. Wait a second. I've got an Assassin's Creed game over here, actually. It's called Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. A great game. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of buying a lot of Assassin's Creed games. I buy into the hype, actually, so that's why I end up buying these Assassin's Creed games. But I'm not a fan. I mean, I tried a lot to be a fan of the Assassin's Creed, but I'm not a fan. I feel like the games are just too slow-paced for my liking. And the story, I guess the story is too much for my liking for a video game. So I try to be an Assassin's Creed fan, but I'm not, ultimately. That's that. But anyway, Will Ospreay coming out looking absolutely badass. Of course, we all see the Assassin's Creed tribute being paid in this entrance as Ospreay comes out. That's right, bro, man. That's right. Will Ospreay wins because of Daniel Garcia returning. Interesting take, Christopher. Actually, very likely to happen as well. That's a very good take. And the pyro and everything going off for Ospreay. What a badass entrance, by the way. Ospreay's another guy. I'm glad he's in AEW. In the WWE, I'm afraid Ospreay would not be featured on TV regularly. He would not be used even to 50% of his potential. I am glad that he picked AEW over WWE. He's in the right place indeed. Yeah. And True says, Assassin's Creed match of the night. I like that. Alright, so the game is coming out. Assassin's Creed Shadow is coming out November 15th. Look, I'm a very simple guy. These games, too much for me. The games that I'm looking forward to right now are Astro's Playroom. It's a little game. It's a PS exclusive, so I don't know if anybody's familiar with Astro. But they're coming out with a full game for him, and it's going to have 80 levels. So I'm very excited about that game. And apart from that, there are some games that they've announced in the recent, GameCom that's been going on, lately. They had like 4 nights of GameCom this past week. So they announced a number of games there. One of the games being Indiana Jones game, so I'm going to be buying that. Another game that they announced was very interesting. It was like a sim alternative, like the Sims games, but better. So I'm quite intrigued, and I will possibly be getting that game as well once it has a release date. It is supposedly coming out the end of 2024, so if it does come out towards December, November of 2024, that game, I will probably pick it up. And yeah, Indiana Jones comes out next year, so I will definitely be picking that one up as well. Alright, enough of game talks here. I had enough breakdancing because of the Olympics, though. I see you, bro, man, okay. We haven't talked about the Olympics at all, by the way. Olympics this year was spicy. It was full of controversies, more than one, and, more than just the opening ceremony. Even the sports, even the games had some controversy in there. More than one. More than the boxing match. So, let me know. Did you watch the Olympics? Did you enjoy the Olympics? Were you anti-Olympics? Let me know, how did you feel about Olympics this year? It was interesting. It was definitely interesting. David, welcome. Hope you're doing well, David. I'm going to do the Chris Jericho wave every time somebody shows up now. Good to see you, David. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Ricky says, wow. Oh, wait. Is that MJF or is that Captain America? Or Captain Puerto Rico? I don't know. The flags just look so similar. Okay. I see. So True says watch very little Olympics. I see. That's cool. I watched quite a bit. I don't really watch Olympics, every year, but this time I did watch a little bit, and it was nice. Lots of controversies, definitely. One of the wrestlers that actually, women's wrestlers who was representing India, she defeated somebody who had not been defeated in 80 of her matches. So she was 80-0, 81-0, I believe. And this Indian wrestler, women's wrestler, she defeated her clean, and she broke her 80-year-old record. It was one of the most incredible things that happened this Olympics. And this was a quarterfinal match, and then she qualified to the semifinals, and everybody expected for her to win the semifinals too. And the semifinals were to take place the following day. But then she got disqualified the next morning because she could not pass the weight, and she exceeded the weight limit by, I believe, 100 grams or 10 grams, something very little. I think it was 10 grams or something. Very, very little. She exceeded it by a very small number, and she got disqualified for it. It was crazy. She walked away with no medals at all. It was insane. Yeah. My God, that's crazy. This is crazy. Okay, this is bigger than Ricochet showing up. It's the arrival of Chris in the chat. And Chris has been with us for years as well. And, he was not here for a little bit. We had not been in touch for a bit, but it is so good to see Chris in the chat, actually. Wow, this is crazy. It's like the Avengers coming together one more time, We got Bryan, we got Chris, we got my brother True, Ricky, everybody, James, Christopher, read through all of you guys. It's so good to see everybody. Chris, welcome. Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. I see you working hard over there. That's awesome. Ricky, my man, David, everybody here. This is really the reunion of the Avengers. You're right, bro, man. You're right. Somebody made that flag for it to be used for 5 seconds. Very American-like. That's a very American thing indeed. And here we are. The guys are going at it right now. It is MJF who has the upper hand right off the bat. Wow, it seemed like he was channeling his inner Rock at the very get-go. And now it is Ospreay who's trying to turn the tables around. He's got a few punches straight to the head of MJF. MJF with an eye poke over there when the referee wasn't seeing. He's been using that flag. Let's see, True. Rita says, yeah, saw that. Very, very sad. It also seemed unfair. It did seem unfair. So Olympics this year had a lot of controversies and lots of controversies and things that could have been ignored, but they were not. Ricky says, I'm so happy talking to you, AJ. Well, me too, Ricky. Me too. It was so good. It's so good to see you. So good to see brother David as well over here. Thank you for the love, brother. And Chris says, I made my return tonight. I know, you did. A big pop indeed, Chris. I popped. Yes, it really seems like a reunion. Yeah. We'll definitely do more of the watch-alongs. Of course, Bash in Berlin is going to be happening next weekend, so very excited about that, absolutely. And here we are now. He takes down MJF right there. Ospreay with the upper hand, at least right now. You're right, True. 100%. I definitely don't expect this match to go on for even, I would say, maybe 30 minutes, possibly less than that. By the way, lots of confetti already hanging from the top. I don't know if that was on purpose. I don't think it's on purpose, but lots of it already hanging. So it means that we are in for a big celebration that is going to be happening later tonight. Gosh, all this confetti hanging is... interesting. Yeah, that's right, Christopher. I did say that. Yeah, my brother Chris, Christopher, everybody back. It is so good to see all of you guys. So good to see you all. And here we are. MJ, by the way, sending Ospreay shoulder first into the barricade. Ospreay taking it back. I hope you all have been doing well, by the way. Have you been watching the whole Bloodline stuff that's been going on SmackDown? The past 3-4 weeks, I haven't been able to watch wrestling at all, so I was a little out of loop. You will have to fill me in when we watch SmackDown, but I did try to catch highlights and glimpses here and there. And from the looks of it, it seems very overwhelming right now with so many Bloodline members being there. Of course, Jacob Fatu being there. Of course, this thing going on with Solo Sikoa. I understand that Jacob Fatu was the tag team champion, but then he had to hand over the title to his brother because Solo wants Jacob Fatu to be his enforcer or whatnot. It seems that there's so much going on, so many layers to the story, so many cracks happening within this new Bloodline too. It seems overwhelming to me right now, but I guess we just gotta give it some time. We'll see. But here we are now. Match underway. MJF has got the sleeper hold locked in on Ospreay. Surjit says, AJ, you were continuously talking since almost 3 hours. Please eat and drink something. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Has it been 3 hours? That's crazy. Wow. Time flies when you're having a good time. I know, Ricky, we miss Andy. Andy's got to be here, I'm pretty sure, sooner than later. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Clay as well over here. Clay, did you meet Bailey yet? Good to see you, Clay. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And True says Tangaloa is trash. Yeah. Was that the guy that they were chanting, "You can't wrestle" for? Because I did hear them chant, "You can't wrestle." I just couldn't make out who they were chanting that for. Possibly Tonga. Okay, not surprised. Okay, here we are now for the cover. MJF with the cover on Ospreay. I'm not sure if I got everybody's pick here. So my pick is MJF. I understand James' pick was Ospreay. True, Ricky, Christopher, Chris, Clay, what's your pick? Let us know. Weenham says, oh yeah, where is Andy? Yeah, I miss Andy too. I'm pretty sure he's going to be here soon. Ricky says, hope so. I want to see Jacob take out Solo. Me too, brother. I think the cracks will happen, will deepen, and Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu are got to be on either side of the ring. Let's see. Tonga is so trash, and his back is watching all the time. Is so bad? Okay. I haven't watched a match of his yet, so I will watch it. I'll watch it. That's funny. Okay, let's grab something to eat. I've got my fix here. Nice. MJF is oozing confidence right now, is he not? And we got Christopher saying Bailey wasn't on SmackDown the last 3 times since losing her title to Nia Jax at SummerSlam because she is getting a well vacation. She deserves it. She deserves it, much like Toni Storm deserves it, and she is going to be going on a vacation too, it seems. So, well deserved from Bailey too. I mean, she had a pretty good run as the champion, and I would say she deserves it. Yes, absolutely. Let's see, what was the question again, says Rookie. Well, wait a second. Chris says, do you think AEW will go to Max streaming up? You know, all signs point to it. This rumor has been going on for such a long time with the HBO Max AEW rumors. I think it's going to happen. If not this year, perhaps next. But I think it'll happen. It's a matter of time, I feel. Rikishi's going to sit on Solo, says True. I would like to see that. I'd pick Ospreay to win. And True says, I think Bailey might leave. Possible. I mean, her friends are elsewhere, so it's possible. I don't know how much time is left on her contract, but it is possible. And an eye poke one more time here from MJF to Ospreay. Ospreay not looking too happy. A little taken aback. MJF doing what he does best. And Ospreay now surprises MJF with that move out of nowhere, a big side kick to the side of the head of MJF. And Ospreay one more time to the ropes and a rebounds and taking down F right there, going for the cover, and MJF with a kick out. So she wasn't booked well at all as champion until her match with... I know, yeah. That's true. You cannot deny that. You cannot deny that. She, her championship reign, we can't say that was a very memorable reign because it was not, right? It was good that she got her reign. It was good that she was champion. It wasn't a great reign. That is true. But she did work hard. So I think nobody agrees with me, and for the right reasons, I guess as well. But I think that Bailey was better off when she was a hugger, and nobody agrees with me. I think, right? Not even Ricky agrees with me here, right? Ricky, do you agree with me? I think no. But I know True does not. I know James does not, right? Christopher, do you? But I feel like Bailey was better off as a hugger because I've said this before, I'll say it again. There are so many badass women in wrestling that Bailey's new character, when she stopped being a hugger, it just felt, to me, it did not feel like it stood out. The hugger stood out, right? It just stood out. She was an act like nobody else. By the way, big power driver here from MJF to Ospreay. Ringside, both the men out, absolutely out on the ringside. So coming back to the topic of Bailey, I feel like being a hugger, she stood out. Her gimmick, her character, everything, it stood out from everybody else. When she turned heel, she was just another badass lady. And they didn't really do much with her. They paired her up, damage control, whatnot, kicked her out. You know, she stopped standing out, I feel. So, I liked her as a hugger better. I did. Nobody's gonna agree with me. That's a hot take. That's a hot take, I think. Alright, so Chris says, Bailey has already signed a multi-year deal, so she's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. Interesting. Thanks for that, Christopher. Thank you. We got True saying Ospreay will use the Tiger Driver. Yeah, it will happen. So, oh dear. Ospreay finally with some offense over here to MJF. All right, this could be his moment. This could be it. Christopher says, I never liked the hugger gimmick. I know. Nobody did. Nobody, I know. That's what's a hot take. Nobody agrees with me over here. All right. Yeah, true. I will have to look into it because I can't recall when was that actually, when did that actually happen with Bailey signing the extension. So Ospreay will obviously have to do a little bit more than that to take out MJF. Again, I really don't think that Ospreay is going to win. Even though I would like for him to win, I feel like it's going to be MJF. I think MJF will be victorious. Yeah, I think it's going to be MJF. Especially with the confetti and everything that's hanging from the above. I think that's a little bit of a spoiler here that MJF's going to win. I think so. But let me know, what do you think? By the way, everybody here so far has been, I believe, picking Ospreay. So Christopher, of course, has picked Ospreay. So has Chris. So has James. I think True as well picked Ospreay, right? I think Ricky as well did. So I'm the only one here who has picked MJF. So let's see. Let's see. You're right, True. Yeah. Well, that's true. Okay, there you are. Now MJF with a foot on the rope, causing a rope break the last second. You know, sometimes I'm stubborn like that, and I think I hate myself for it too a little bit. But when all the signs tell you, and when everybody tells you, for example, in this case, that Osprey is winning, I like to be stubborn, and I like to be like, no, MJF's gonna win. And my brain tells me that, hey, stop it. You know Osprey's winning, but my heart says, nah, MJF's got it. And I'm stubborn like that sometimes. Not a good quality, but I'm still going with MJF. I probably should not, but I am. So let's see. Let's see. And now Osprey has got MJF up. MJF. Oh dear. Beautiful pile driver to Osprey out of nowhere, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2. Oh, Osprey kicks out at a 1. That's crazy. Christopher says 3 more matches. Insane, right? Insane. How quickly has this night been going on? So we had 11 matches in total. If I'm not wrong, we're down to 3. Bring it on. Bring it on. It's been great. By the way, the Darby Allin match is something that I'm looking forward to very curiously, very eagerly, because we all know that there's the rumor out there that Sting could be here. He could be returning, so quite excited about that match. And of course, it's a Darby Allin match, and if Sting is going to show up, it's better that the match takes place after sunset, and that since that's happened, it's the perfect time for the match to take place. I'm very excited about it. Very excited. It is insane in Venom indeed. It is crazy. Sorry, just a second. Is this gonna be it? Yeah, no. No, it's it. And MJF one more time with the kick out. It's not gonna be so easy for Osprey to defeat MJF. I think we all can agree with that. It's gonna take a lot more than that. Brother, that will be insane. True. I never even actually took that into consideration. I never even thought about it. Sting to come back only to turn on Darby Allin would be insane, and it would open a whole new chapter in the relationship between Darby and Sting, and it would cause Sting to come back not just for one night but for a longer time, which I don't know if it can actually happen at this point. So that's that. Oh dear. That's insane. Look. That kind of raised up my hopes right there. Did you see that move on the apron? Yeah. If he can pull a few more of those, MJF's winning. And let's be honest, if MJF wins tonight, he's gonna piss so many people off. He's gonna piss the entire Wembley Stadium off. Really. Wow, and MJF has been all about pissing people off, and really defeating Osprey in the UK, in London at Wembley Stadium would piss everybody off. And for that reason, let's be honest, let's hope that MJF wins, right? It would be crazy. It would be crazy. Let's get some more of these. All right, both the guys here catching a breather. Ospreay was trying to get back into the ring, but it seems like his legs gave out. He fell back over here. Finally beats the count. Finally gets back in the ring. All right. MJF is angry. He's mad. He's upset. He thought he was going to get the easy way out. He thought he was going to be defending the title successfully via countout. That's not going to happen, though. That's not going to happen. And the fans one more time cheering, chanting, supporting Ospreay. I can't believe I'm the only one in the world right now. It seems like I really am the only one in the world right now who's hoping that MJF wins. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I'm hoping that MJF picks up the win tonight. Let's see. Wow, and pissing the entire Wembley Stadium off one more time. MJF doing what he does best, literally. One more time. Yeah, he's pissed off. You can tell he's pissed off. With the hand on his heart, he said, "God bless America." Yeah. When did that become a heel thing, right? Oh my gosh, look at that big boot to the face of MJF. And Ospreay. Beautiful cutter, by the way, on the apron to MJF. MJF goes down. Ospreay, this could be his moment. This could be the chance, the opportunity that he was looking for to pick up the victory. Ospreay has taken out MJF, laid him out flat on the apron with the cutter out of nowhere. MJF hasn't moved since. Let's get a little bit of more potato chip. It's been a while since I've had a potato chip, but, you know, I guess it's okay to have these once in a while. What are you guys having? Is anybody else also eating something? Or am I the only one? And flying to the outside, it is Ospreay who accidentally... MJF has got the title in his hand. He's looking to seize the opportunity. He's looking to steal the victory over here. The referee clearly distracted. Nobody sees what MJF has coming. He's got the title in his hand. He's looking for the cheap shot. And Ospreay with a nice dodge and a kick to the back of the head. MJF is down to his knees. Ospreay looking to do it. Looking to finish it right now. And MJF with a cheap shot. Let's go, MJF. Let's do it. 1, 2. Oh, come on. I thought this was it. I thought he got it. Ospreay kicks out, but MJF is not done with him just yet. Now kick out once again. Come on. I thought I was happy. I was going to rub it in everybody's face that I told you so. But Ospreay kicks out. Come on. You know, I saw that underwear and I'm like, I'm not even going to talk about it. But True brought it up. He's like, the cameraman deserved it for wearing an underwear like that. That is hilarious. Yeah. I saw that. I'm like, that's not even my business. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, who wears an underwear like that? That's controversial. That's that's more controversial than the Olympics this year. All right. That's funny. That's really funny. That was a good one, True. That was a good one. Crowd is so crazy. It's a great match. And oh my goodness. Oh, wow. MJF was going to go for a big chop to the back of the head of the neck of Ospreay. Ospreay dodges that. MJF was about to nearly hit the referee, but he stopped his feet. He stopped himself. Ospreay pushes MJF over to the referee. The referee collapses. He's sent to the outside. He's down the ringside right now. Ospreay wants to cover MJF, who's also down, But of course, he cannot since the referee is down too. And now MJF is back up on his feet. He's looking to hit Ospreay with the big one. He's looking to put this to an end for once and for all. Ospreay with a nice reversal. And the tables have turned. Ospreay has got MJF where he wants him. MJF trying to get away. He's trying to escape. And he does. A low blow. A low blow here from MJF. And this could be it, guys. I told you. I told you he's got it. This could be it. At least the underwear match this sucks. Wow. James over here to the defense of the cameraman. I like that. I never even paid attention to the socks. You know, my eyes did not go away from the underwear. I can't believe we're having this conversation right now. I see you, Ricky. I see you. Yeah. Nothing gets crazier than a ref bump, right? Wait a second. Who the hell is that? Is that Shane McMahon? No, definitely not. Is that Sammy? Who is that? Oh, Daniel Garcia. Christopher was right. Christopher was right. He said that MJF is going to lose this match because of Daniel Garcia's return. And seems like Christopher was absolutely correct. Look, Garcia is back. He just hit him with an elbow strike. MJF looks like he's seen a ghost in Garcia. Was about to hit him back. Garcia steps down from the apron. He's staring down at MJF right now. MJF does not realize that Ospreay is ready as oh dear. Oh, he takes him out. He takes him out. That is insane. Come on. I should have gone with Ospreay. I knew I should have gone with Ospreay. Come on, Ospreay's got to pick up the victory. Is the referee got to get in time? The Tiger Driver, True did say that he was going to hit him with the Tiger Driver, and he did. Yeah, you guys were all right. Okay, I was wrong. You were right. Ospreay is the new champion, is the new AEW American champion. Will Ospreay right here in London. Good for him. Good for him. MJF has been taken out, and Christopher was absolutely right. It was Daniel Garcia who cost MJF this match, and True was right. Ospreay did hit him with the Tiger Driver for the cover for the victory. Good stuff, guys. And James one more time is leading with a 5-0. Ricky right behind 3-0, 3-1. I'm sorry, and True as well 4-1, right? Yeah. What a great match so far. What a great match it's been. Truly amazing. What is happening here? Wait. It's back, guys. It's back. It's once again the AEW International Championship. An international championship which has been won on an international territory in the UK. Will Ospreay is champion. Good stuff. What a match. What a great match. I'm so glad to be watching. It's always a great time watching wrestling with the brothers, right? It's always a great time watching wrestling with you guys. But it's even better. It's cherry on top of the cake when we have a pay-per-view like this, right? What a banger after banger after banger we have been receiving tonight. It's great. It's great. What a match. What a match. So that's the crazy part. So coming up next, it's going to be Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné. Unbelievable match. I'm excited about it. Mercedes Moné, Britt Baker. Big fan of both of them, but I feel like I'm gonna be leaning towards Britt Baker this time. I want her to win. When Britt Baker did show up to confront Mercedes, I popped pretty big, and since then I've been wanting to see these two go at it. It's gonna be good. Britt Mercedes, it's gonna be a classic, and I'm hoping that Britt Baker wins this one. But I think Mercedes is gonna win ultimately. But my hope is that Britt does. Let's see. We've got, of course, Ricky saying good match, great match indeed, Ricky. James says Mona is gonna win. Fair, that's fair. Ricky says it's gonna be Brett. We've got my brother True saying that Garcia versus MJF will be good. Absolutely, it's gonna be one for the classics. True says Mercedes Mona is gonna win. So two people here saying Monet. Ricky says it's gonna be Brett, so that's one. Amazing match indeed. So I guess me and Ricky here are hoping that Brett win. But James and True, the practical ones, they know it's gonna be Mercedes Moné. Yeah. But I'm here for Britt. I want Britt to win. I like Britt a lot, and she to me, I feel like she's been an absolute pillar of AEW since the beginning. She was the woman to look out for, back when AEW first began. She was incredible. She still is. And I just really admire her. I really want Britt Baker to win this match. Let's see. Oh, she did. True. Okay. Yeah, there's no chance then. True. There's no chance then. Okay, if that's what went down on Dynamite, then we already know. Using all the pyro as well for Britt Baker. Mercedes for sure, says Ritu. Yeah, seems like it. It seems like it's going to be Mercedes indeed. So after this match is over, we're going to be left with two more matches. Of course, one of those matches I am very excited about personally. I'm excited about both actually, but this match right here, Hook. The coffin match is going to be good. Darby Allin. It's going to be interesting, exciting. Of course, Sting is going to be here in this match, hopefully as well. So it's going to be great. Jack Perry versus Darby. I am very excited about this match. And of course, then we've got the main event of the night, the main event of All In. This is going to be, of course, no-brainer. Everybody's looking forward to this match. Swerve Strickland, Bryan Danielson. This is for the world title. Bryan, he says he wants to be a part-timer. He has not revealed what's going to happen if he wins tonight. He says that you have to wait and watch. But based on all that he said and all that, he claims that he's going to do in the future, working on a part-time schedule and whatnot, I feel like Swerve's going to win. I think it's a no-brainer that Swerve's going to win, but we're going to find out eventually. Right now, it's all about Mercedes Moné and Britt Baker as we speak right now. What is happening? Mercedes, what? By the way, Mercedes Moné here coming out as an absolute royal, right? Is that Mercedes Moné? Is that Meghan Markle? Okay, good to see you, Mercedes. Look at that. That's how a royal should be. Now, that's a great example for the royal family. She has a dog with her too. Yeah, that speaking of royal, you can't be royal enough without a dog, right? You gotta have a dog with that. Yeah, Camille, I know. I see Camille as well, brother. You know it. Have always been a big fan of Camille. Camille was the reason why I bothered to watch NWA back in the day. Camille and Nick Aldis, literally the two reasons why I actually watched NWA here and there. But once they left, I stopped watching. So Camille is great. Now, what an athlete. She's got the looks, she's got the skills, she's got the talent, she's got the drive. Camille is incredible. Can't wait to see her main event next year's Forbidden Door right here at Wembley. So I'm pretty sure she will. Yeah, but this is going to be a big match. Mercedes Moné. Mercedes looks happy. She looks energetic. It looks like she is ready to defend the title successfully. All right, crowd hates Mercedes so much. Yeah, yep. Bayley, she is watching this match 100%. If she's not in attendance already for this match, that is. Bayley might be there. I agree. True, I agree with that. Yep, I agree. Broman says, think Sasha watched too much. Yeah, she probably did. Yeah. Yeah, the crowd absolutely hating on Mercedes Moné here. I'm not sure why they're hating on her. Just because she came out as a royal doesn't mean that she's been, living on their taxes, tax money. That's not the case. They should not be hating on her as much. Wow, the CEO chants as well. I like that. The CEO chants are so annoying, but so funny. The funniest part about those CEO chants is how happy Mercedes gets when she hears them. And that CEO dance is the weirdest thing ever, but yeah, she pulls it off. She pulls it off. All right, with that being said, it is time for business. What? It's a tug of war right now between Camille and Britt Baker. First, Camille, let's go. And now Mercedes Moné with an elbow strike to Britt Baker. And Britt Baker running around the ring. Mercedes Moné with the drop kick. That seemed a little botched. That seemed a little off, but that's okay. The match still goes on. Mercedes Moné with the CEO dance. So cringy. It's so cringy. Ricky says, no, true. Bayley, she tweeted this morning. She's watching Mercedes Moné at home. And that's nice. Thanks for that, Ricky. James says, little Paul probably told her couldn't go to it. Possibly. It's possible. True says, if cheering is hate, then they hate the hell out of Mercedes. That's right. Yeah, lots of CEO chants over here for Mercedes Moné. That's right. I like that, True. That was well said. And here we are now. Showing off with a TBS title. Britt Baker has had enough. Yeah, that's true. Okada loves Mercedes. That dance is so. By the way, did you hear that she split from her partner? Her partner was the costume designer, the dress designer for the WWE. Still works there, and it seemed like they were in a very happy relationship, right? But that's not the case anymore. They have officially divorced, and it seems like Mercedes Moné is actually a single CEO now. So that's that. Yeah, it could be Ricky. It could be. It definitely could be the case. Yeah. That is always possible with them trolling us on Twitter. And here we are now. In the corner, Mercedes Moné has got the upper hand, at least for right now. Yeah, she's got Britt Baker where she wants her. And now grabbing her from the back of the head and sending her straight headfirst into the top turnbuckle. Following that up with 3 elbow strikes to the head. Britt Baker really showing no signs of offense or defense so far. Well, finally trying to fight back here. Easily distracted by Camille. Very easily distracted. It's not going to go, If you want to be champion, you got to be tougher than that. You cannot be distracted so easily. And Mercedes Moné taking advantage, sending her one more time back first into the top turnbuckle. Brutal backbreak over here from Mercedes to Britt. Britt is down, but is not out. Kicks out once again, Britt Baker. Right. Oh, Camille with the cheap shot ringside when the referee wasn't watching, obviously, with the kick to Britt Baker. Much love, Venom. Once again, back in the ring over here, Mercedes Moné goes for the cover, and Britt Baker kicks out. So far, it's been a moderately paced match. Not too many crazy moves, not too fast paced. We're slowly getting into it. So far, it's been a little bit of a slow paced match. And now Mercedes Moné with an Irish whip to Britt Baker. Britt Baker up, and she goes down one more time. Really, no offense here so far from Britt Baker. Very little defense. She just hasn't been doing well in this match. If this keeps going on, it'll be a no-brainer that Mercedes Moné is gonna still be the champion. Oh wow, Mercedes Moné once again with a backbreaker to Britt Baker. A backbreaker to Britt Baker. That rhymes. That actually rhymes. Wow. A backbreaker to Britt Baker. That could be a tongue twister. Try saying it with me, Ricky. A backbreaker to Britt Baker. That's cool. Okay. If I was a rapper, I would use it somewhere. All right. True says tough spot following Osprey. 100%. 100%. The fans were exhausted. Pretty sure, you know. The crowd, it's going to be hard to get them into this match, at least right away, right? You have to start off slow and you have to get there to the peak. You're right. You're right. It's definitely a tough act to follow. Yeah. And one more time, Britt Baker now with an elbow strike here to Mercedes Moné. The amount of time, by the way, true. I keep getting told that I look like a rapper. If I had $1 for every time people thought I was a rapper, I would have $1 million. Really, it's so funny. It's so funny. And when I was younger, I was brave enough to rap, but then I grew older and I realized I was trash at it, so just stopped trying. But when I was younger, I used to rap to Black Eyed Peas, Eminem, everything that I could. But then I realized, not my thing. Yeah. All right. The fans definitely behind Mercedes. It seems the CEO chant still going on. I see you, Burr, man. Okay. Yeah, I think you remember it, right? Broman actually made me rap to Black Eyed Peas. I'm sorry, what was that song? My Humps, right? My Humps by Black Eyed Peas and Fergie. Yeah, Broman did make me do that on Twitch. I remember that. Andrew, my brother, is here. Good to see you. And he says, I still have a video of AJ rapping. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, at the same time at Twitch. I know. Andrew, it's so good to see you, brother. I thought you were not watching the show with us. It is so good to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. By the way, Britt Baker and Mercedes Moné on the top turnbuckle. Seems like Britt could be going for a superplex, but Mercedes Moné with some shots to the back of Britt Baker one more time. And we've got James here saying, in that one corner of the stadium, there's a big cloud of smoke. Snoop must be. That is funny. Yeah. Snoop Doggy Dog must be there. You know, something's cooking. And Mercedes Moné, of course, sends Britt Baker back to the mat. Slamming her actually from the top turnbuckle down to the mat. Britt Baker's back really must not be doing well after this. She's been through a lot. Her back in particular has been through a lot. Britt Baker has gone through a lot of back breakers here in this match, through the top turnbuckle, through her, of course, using her knee. And this time being slammed into the mat from the top turnbuckle. Britt Baker, really, look at her back giving up right now. I mean, it's no surprise here, right? Of course, her back is not 100% right now. AJ was rapping, Bad Man. It was great. I saw you on stream on Twitch. I know, Ricky, yeah. We can rap to songs and stuff on Twitch. On YouTube, if I were to do that, I'd get copyrighted, so I wouldn't dare do that here. Age is a bad man. I know. Age is a new John. John Cena's retiring, so somebody has to take his place, right? Somebody's got to do that. He's right. That's right. The new doctor of thugonomics. Ricky. You're looking at it right now. That's right. Andrew says, I have been here with you the whole time. Oh, my brother. Thank you so much, Andrew. I am feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the support. Thank you. Andrew, how do you like the new camera angle and the new setup today? Trying something new. Thanks. Let's see. By the way, Britt Baker here one more time. Now at the neck breaker to Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné was going to go for the clothesline. Britt Baker with a nice reversal. And one more time, she runs over to the ropes, rebounds, and the neck breaker here. To Mercedes. Mercedes in a little bit of trouble, it seems. I say after this match, Jamie Hayter will come back out after. You know, we've been hearing the name Jamie Hayter a lot tonight. And just like Dylan Garcia, it almost seems certain that Jamie Hayter could be here as well. It seems like it could happen. By the way, no Shane McMahon so far. I winked at the camera, but then I realized I'm wearing sunglasses, so it doesn't really help. All right, and oh wow, the red gloves are back on here. The dentist is back at work. DMD. With the gloves on, she is looking for a dental procedure on Mercedes Moné. Moné rolling her up, shoulders are down here, but she kicks out at literally a mere 1. She kicks out at 1, which means Mercedes has to do a lot of work to get Baker down, and now she goes for the cover again. It's a 2 count, and a kick out. Wow. Thank you, Andrew. You always know how to make me blush. Thank you. Thanks. Really appreciate that. And DMD is here once again. Thank you, Andrew. I will take a look. All right, this time around, one more time, Mercedes Moné. All right, so one more time, it is Britt Baker with a big boot to the face of Mercedes Moné. This time, Mercedes in a little bit of trouble. Not a strong match. You know, Ricky, I think just like True said, right, it's the match before this one was a tough act to follow, and it really is. It shows, right? The fans were into it. They want to be into it, but again, that match kind of left us all a little fatigued, so we're a little tuned out right now, and you can't blame the fans. That was a great match. This match, in comparison, a little pale, right? A little pale, but that's okay. Big moves as well, though. It's not without its big moves, right? Like that one right there. Big slam for the top turnbuckle one more time from Britt Baker to Mercedes Moné. It has its big moves, but again, It's pale in comparison to what we just saw. That's true. And once again, Andrew, my brother, yeah, always with you. Wow, look at that. So Camille has now been ejected. Camille has been sent to the back. Of course, Mercedes does not look happy at all with the referee's decision to eject her from ringside. We've got Ricky saying this match is weak. So Ricky says it's a weak match, should not be on the pay-per-view. True says the fans are still into it. That's right, earlier matches were good. This isn't that great, says Ritu. I see, okay. And a cover here from Britt Baker to Mercedes Moné, and a kick out. The fans were having fun for sure, yeah. It's a treat, by the way. This whole pay-per-view is a treat. And, you know, I really hope, considering how long the pay-per-view is and whatnot, including the pre-show too, I really hope that AEW does not go down the WWE path and start splitting these big pay-per-views into 2 nights. Because they've done that with the WrestleMania and then with SummerSlam, and they're probably going to do it with other pay-per-views as well. But I feel like I like 1 night a lot better than 2 nights. 2 nights are commercially successful, but 1 night for a wrestling fan, it's a party. It's like Super Bowl, you know. It's like 1 night of camping, and yeah, 2 nights cannot beat that. It cannot. All right. By the way, we've got James over here saying 6-0, which means this match is coming to a closure soon. Let's see. It is Mercedes with the roll up on Britt Baker. Britt Baker. Rita's not happy. She's like, finish this match now. Let's see. All right. Mercedes Moné one more time. Oh, she's back on her feet with the help of the ropes. She gets back up. So James said 6-0. So James obviously ahead of me. And from what I can remember, I think James said that Mercedes Moné won this match. Was going to win this match, right? So I think Mercedes has to be it. Oh, there you go. This has to be it now. This has got to be it. There you go. No surprise there. Mercedes Moné is victorious. So it was just me and Ricky, I think, who wanted Britt Baker to win, or who thought that Britt Baker were going to win. But of course, Mercedes Moné has won, and it just makes sense. You know, once again, perspective, going back 1 year, all in 2023, Mercedes Moné was literally sitting in the audience as a fan, right? And 1 year later, she's here, same venue, same event. 1 year later, she's a TBS champion, and she has successfully defended it as well. So good for her. Good for her, Mercedes Moné. Good match. Great match. That's right. So James leading still with a 6-0, and True, my brother, right behind James with a 5-1. I like that. Ricky with those tomatoes, by the way. All right, coming up next is going to be the match that I have been very, very, very excited about. Very curious to see how it goes down and if Sting's going to appear. But Jack Perry is going to be going up against Darby Allin in a crazy, what should be an absolutely insane match. And especially if Sting shows up, it's gonna be something else. Let's just say that. Let's see. But this match is up next. It is the co-main event, which means we've got only one more match after this one. But easily, this is going to take another hour. So this match I feel like 30 minutes, the match that's going to follow this one, 30 minutes or even 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to be a big match. Yeah, very excited about this one too. Darby to win, says Ricky. Let's see, brother, let's see. True says Britt might win their third match. That makes sense. Ricky says Darby to win, and he's gonna get murdered in this match. Let's see. Well, let's see. I mean, if that were to happen, then Sting will have to show up. Perry retains. Darby has a world title shot at Grand Slam. That makes sense. So, if Perry's gonna retain, then is Sting gonna show up? Because if Sting shows up, I think that it guarantees that Darby wins, right? So, if Perry's winning, will Sting show up? That's the question, right? That's the question. And we've got James here saying Jack Perry's gonna win. So True and Jake are so smart. They know what they're doing with their picks. And that's why they're never wrong with their picks. But it is True and James who say it's going to be Jack Perry. And just like me, my brother Ricky, he says Darby. But I'm pretty sure, Ricky, we're going to be wrong, We play with our hearts, not our brains. But James and True, their picks are calculated. And they have a reason behind them. Yeah. And the scapegoat, Jack Perry, is here. Of course, the scapegoat is already playing his mind games as he comes out with that entrance. And the props as well. My camera is very interesting because my camera, if it gets hot, it gets shut. So, and then I gotta wait until it's not hot. So to prevent that, I have to have my AC literally on full blast. And watching a pay-per-view like this, where we're sitting for hours, sitting in front of the AC that's going on in full blast, it can get me very cold, but my camera needs it, so we gotta give the camera the priority and the luxury of an AC, I guess. So that's that. All right, let's see. I see, True. I see. One that, wouldn't it be crazy if The Undertaker was inside? I know that's not going to happen because they've signed him to literally what it seems like a lifetime contract. So Taker won't be there, but Sting being there would be fantastic. Is that right? Insane. And everybody already on their feet. They all know it's going to be a crazy, crazy match. Jack Perry, he's new looking TNT champion. Yeah. That's right, Ricky. Wow. By the way, look at those tacks right there sticking to the face of Darby Allin, that he's using it as a weapon. He's using his literal face as a weapon. I mean, who's gonna be crazy enough, except for Darby Allin, to stick tacks on his face? Nobody else but Darby Allin himself, right? I mean, who would think of something like that? Nobody else but Darby Allin. That's right. I bet Sting is in the... It seems like it, True. The fact that it's closed and there's room for surprise, yeah, it makes sense. He's got to be there. His son is already there. It would only make sense that Sting is here as well. Oh, no, wow. It was not there, apparently. He could magically show up later on, though. So that is still up for debate. He could show up later on. Let's see. And here we are now. Wait, he's not going to show up. No, he's not going to show up. Not inside that thing. Doesn't look like it. The way he literally picked it up with such ease, Sting's definitely not in it. He's not. He's not hiding in it. I know, that's what I'm saying, True. Darby Allin has tacks all over his face, and he's using them as a weapon. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be really a maniac to do something like that, or to think of something like that, right? It's insane. But also, this company is full of maniacs. I still cannot forget when we had that match between, I believe, Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland, and they were literally stapling papers on each other's, actually on Swerve's head and his face and his arm. It was the craziest thing that I've ever seen in wrestling. I still cannot forget it. And I still remember there's the big smile on the face of Swerve Strickland. How do you do that? Right? How do you do something like that? Yeah. Still to come, Swerve Strickland in the main event of All In. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Yeah. And here we are now, a big chop across the chest. Darby Allin, Darby's chest, all red. Jack Perry, the scapegoat, is standing tall. Actually, not very tall, you know what I mean, but he's standing. Yeah, he's not a tall guy. And the scapegoat here, looking around, looking for something under the ring. Something. He's got a bag that says the scapegoat on it. What is it? Got to be inside the bag. It's broken glass, James. Is that right? And I'm assuming it's real broken glass too, not sugar, but real glass. It would be hilarious if Jack Perry were to look into the camera and say it's real glass. All right. Yeah, the scapegoat. Oh, he's blowing kisses out to the fans. There you are. He's loving it. He's loving it. he's really drinking it all in right now. He's living the moment. Yeah. Darby Allin, yeah, Ricky seems very concerned here for Darby's safety as Jack Perry tries to put him to the broken. Holy crap, Perry himself goes through the real broken glass fragment. He does. And now skating on the back of Jack Perry. I think there's blood already coming out of his arm, his back. Jack Perry is got to be regretting this right now. He's got to regretting this. He's got to be. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get you, True. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough to watch. Again, I respect wrestlers who can do this because I would never be able to. Man, I tell you what, I freak out with a single piece of glass, right? Anywhere near me, I freak out. So I can't imagine being in an area with such scattered glass all around me. I can't. I can't even think of going through, such broken glass. I can't. So I respect people like Jack Perry who can do this because I can never. And what is Perry trying to do? He's duct taping the hands of Darby Allin. Well, Darby Allin has got hell to come to him. That's for certain. Yeah. Wow, True says FCM Punk indeed. CM Punk might not be here right now, but he's here in spirit, and everybody has got the same message for Punk, right? All the Darby Allin, all the Jack Perry fans. Oh, wow. Well, Darby Allin can do nothing right now. He's absolutely helpless. Drew is loving the crafts as Ricky. All right, Jack Perry trying to finish this match early, it seems. He's got exactly what he needs to do now, right? He just needs to push Darby Allin into the thing, and Allin's hands are tied with the duct tape. So, but he's not helpless, He's not helpless. He can still do stuff. There we go. Nice dive from the top turnbuckle right there to Jack Perry. Jack Perry goes down. Goldberg almost deleted himself because of real glass. Almost deleted himself, yeah. Do you still expect Goldberg's son to be a wrestler? There were rumors, there was chirps. People were hoping, they were holding their breath for it. I didn't really take it any seriously. I didn't really much care about it, but people did, and it hasn't happened yet. But people still hope that it'll happen one day. Do you think that that's Goldberg's son will be a wrestler? Because I doubt it. I really doubt it. All right, and here we are now. True. I agree. He'll do it. He'll do it. He wouldn't have been able to do it, in the Vince McMahon era, I assume. But in this new era, I don't think they're very afraid of doing stuff like that. So I think he probably will. Yeah, I think so. Oh, whipping Darby Allin with his own belt. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy? Is he? That's insane. So, like, what's the point anymore? I mean, he first he duct taped his hands together, and then he tied his legs with his own belt. What can Darby Allin do right now to defend himself, or to even try to win this match? He can do nothing. And there you are. I mean, Darby Allin is just as useless as, I don't even know what to say right now. I've got nothing useless around me at the moment. I mean, really. Darby Allin is, I guess, just as useless as this potato chip right now. I can take it, I can break it into two pieces, and that's that, right? I mean, Darby Allin cannot defend himself. He really cannot. Let me get this out of the way before my OCD gets triggered. All right, but Darby Allin, his hands are tied, his legs are tied. What even is the point now? And there you go. Jack Perry has got his fix. He's got the bag that he was so eager to put Darby inside. And yeah, that's what he's doing. He already came in here with a strategy. He wanted to tie his hands. He wanted to tie his legs. And now that he's got that job done, all he has to do is get him in that thing and then drag him over, put him inside of it, and win the match. That's right. His son is playing for Colorado, and I say thanks, Drew, for that update. Before his match next weekend at Bush in Berlin, what is that about? Oh, Drew, I see. Ricky says that Drew is going to talk about this match tomorrow on Monday Night Raw before Bash in Berlin. That's interesting. And by the way, Jack Perry has somehow got what he wanted. He has Jack Perry in that bag, and now he's dragging that bag over, and all he has to do is put him in that thing, close it, and he wins the match. Just like Excalibur said, the path is clear. The path is indeed clear for him. Darby is helpless, right? He's helpless. Is it over? Why is Jack Perry giving him even the time to do something, right? Why is Jack Perry even allowing him? That's right. Exactly. Like, why would you even allow him to do something, right? It's over. The match is over. Look, was this the most impressive ending to a match? I don't think so. I don't think it was an impressive end to the match at all. The match itself wasn't that crazy, and that's because he tied his hands and his legs, so they couldn't really have any big spots here, right? I mean, Darby Allin was helpless, so, had he not been so helpless, I'm pretty sure he would have done something even crazier. This match wasn't insane. We did not get Sting at all either, so that's that. Oh, come on. Wait. Wait, I think Sting is gonna show up. Because the Young Bucks are here now with a gas tank, and I think this is the cue for Sting, right? Sting is gonna be here to save him. I see. Yeah, Sting has gotta be here. 100%. And now, Yeah, pretty sure Sting's gonna show up, right? This is it. This is it. Oh, the lights go out. The lights go out. Yeah, the moment that everybody had been waiting for. It is Sting. Sting has shown up. The Stinger has arrived. Man, this guy does not age, does he? It is so good to see him. It is so great to see the Sting back over here in his outfit with the face paint on, with the baseball bat on. I want Sting to be around forever. I want Sting to stay in AEW forever. It is so great to see him. Sting's awesome. That's right, everybody popping for the Stinger. I like that. Azim, True, James, Ricky, everybody here popping for the Stinger. I like that. Yep. And the best part about it is that the Young Bucks are gonna get beat. That's good. They deserve it. They deserve it. Jack Perry with a steel chair shot to the back of Stinger. Of course, Sting no-sells it. Sting no-selling that steel chair shot was beautiful. And Jack Perry just runs out of there. He knows he cannot mess with the Stinger. And now Sting has grabbed both the Young Bucks, both the Jackson boys. He's taking them for a ride. Wow. That's right. Woo! Oh, that was awful. That's right, Ricky. I had to do it. Good to see the Sting back over here. It's great to see the Sting back here. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was literally amazing. Wow. The Stinger is back. Poor Darby Allin has been there the entire time. You know what Darby Allin needs right now? He needs a little bit of the scissoring. He needs somebody to grab a pair of scissors and tie and cut the tape off. Wow, he's free. He's free. All right. Where's the Acclaim when you need them, right? That's right, Venom. I am surprised that Darby Allin lost. I know, Chris. But hey, we got the Stinger back. What else can we ask for? It was great to have him back. Yeah. Good stuff. Everybody's happy now. It doesn't matter who won, who lost. We got the Stinger back, so we all won, right? Technically. It is over, guys. It is over. One of the most highly anticipated match of the night between Jack Perry and, of course, Darby is over, and now it all comes down to this right here. The main event, it is Swerve versus Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson, as he said, he will not be wrestling on a full-time schedule any longer. So is he going to be champion and make this championship a part-time championship, or is he actually going to lose to Swerve and pass the torch over to Swerve Strickland tonight? It's a big match. The stakes are quite high. Let's see what goes down. Danielson is going to be, as James says, it's going to be Danielson. Ricky says it's going to be Swerve. Wow, True says it's going to be Danielson. 2 Hangman will interfere. That's insane. So, wow. I don't know why James and True always have the same pick, and they're always right. And me and Ricky always have the same pick too. The only difference is we're always wrong. I don't know if that's a good thing, Ricky, if it's a bad thing, but high five, yeah. So, I guess Danielson is going to win because before you guys picked your pick, I thought it was going to be Swerve because, we all know Danielson is going to go part-time now. So I thought there's no way he's going to win, but since you guys are picking Danielson, I'm interested. Let's see what happens. Let's see what goes down. What a great show indeed, Ricky. It's been a fantastic show. A pure pleasure watching this show with all of you guys. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And, yeah, Let's see. Ricky says, it's great we're watching the show together. Absolutely, brother. 100%. Christopher says Bryan Danielson's going to win. Let's see. So Christopher also thinks it's going to be Bryan Danielson. Interesting. Very interesting. So guys, after this watch along, I will be posting, videos and updates on YouTube. But for this week, I know that we were doing Raw and SmackDown, prior to this, before I took the little break. But since we're getting back here, the next watch along that we're gonna be doing, we are gonna be resuming the weekly shows as well. But this week itself, I will update you on what we do next week. But this week itself, we are keeping it to pay-per-views only. So we are here watching this show right here, and next weekend we are gonna be watching the Bash in Berlin show. So we're doing pay-per-views only this week, but maybe next week we'll resume the Raw and SmackDown, and hopefully Dynamite too. But this week it's only the pay-per-views. All right, so I'll be seeing you next weekend for Bash in Berlin, my brothers. Very excited about that. That's right. That's awesome, Chris. That's awesome. Wow, the final countdown. A very suitable song, by the way, for this match. That's awesome. It's fantastic that they were able to get to the final countdown. Bryan looks happy as well. This really is the final countdown, yeah? Cool stuff. Cool, very cool. Alright, let's see, where's the thing? Let's see. Had to turn down the volume a little bit before, get copyrighted or something. That's right, sure. Yep. I can only imagine how crazy Forbidden Door 2025 is going to be. I mean, I think it's almost given that they will be collaborating with some UK promotions for Forbidden Door 2025. And there will be some pretty big, recognizable British wrestling faces. And it's going to be insane. I am excited to see what Forbidden Door 2025 is really going to break the store. It's going to be insane. And here we are now. The final countdown. So fitting. Did you guys say Brie mode? What do you mean Brie mode? Wait. What do you mean Brie mode? Oh, I see what you mean by Brie mode. Okay. Okay. I see it now. Nice. Brie Garcia. We're not going to call her Bella anymore. That's nice. Nikki Garcia did a quick interview with TMZ in which she said that Bryan Danielson is the greatest wrestler of the industry. Greatest wrestler today. And I don't think she's far from the truth. It's not something that I always say about Nikki Garcia, I'm sorry, but she wasn't wrong. Bryan Danielson definitely one of the greatest wrestlers today. Okay. We're getting a special entrance for Swerve as well. Yeah, thanks, True. This should be good. Wow. Swerve with its special entrance. Look at that. Prince Nana, what is he drinking? And that's amazing, Chris. That is amazing. If that's the case, I'm assuming that Bryan has to win, right? If his kids are watching for the first time ever, watching him live, then he's got to win for the kids, right? There's no reason for him to not win. Yeah, I think that's a spoiler. Come on, Prince Nana, hit it. I know he wants to hit it. Let's go. Everybody. That's right. Do the Prince Nana dance. Hell yeah. Everybody. Oh, it's great. This is great. I love it too. The Prince. Yeah, I'm digging the remix. But more than that, man, I love this dance. Yeah, Prince Nana gets me every single time. Yeah, it's a remix, Ricky. It's a remix. You gotta love the energy that Prince Nana brings to the table. Look at him just grooving, dancing. Cool, cool. This is cool. Ricky says, I think about rap Trick Daddy. I see, I know. Yeah, Trick has a magical entrance, no doubt about that. Burman says, I know. It's good, brother. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not familiar with any of these gentlemen, but I'm pretty sure they're very, very good. Wow. Look at the fans. 50 plus thousand people over here chanting along that this is Swerve's house. This is magical. This is magical. I guess one of my fantasy matches that I don't know if it'll ever happen, probably will happen, is Swerve versus Trick Williams. And both of them making their entrance in an arena like this one will be crazy. This has got to be good. You know what? I'm changing my pick. I thought it was going to be Swerve, but I am changing my pick now based on the fact that Christopher also pointed out that it's the first time that Brie and the kids are watching him and the career's on the line and all that stuff. Yeah, I am changing my pick. Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, is winning. He's walking out champion. That is my pick, and that's what's going to happen because AJ said so. Oh, hell yeah. Drew says, only if Trick knew. Oh, yeah, that's right, brother. Only if he leaves the Fed. Yeah. Yeah. But if Trick were to leave the Fed, right, would they also, I don't know, Trick Williams, the name possibly is owned by the WWE, right? So when he leaves, they can't do the whoop that trick chant. And I love the whoop that trick chant. So, that'll be a problem. Good old JR, that's right. We were just talking about JR, I mean, AEW has been so good for so many reasons, but especially I love AEW for giving JR a platform and giving him to once again fall in love with his love that is professional wrestling, right? So for that reason, I really admire AEW and Tony Khan for giving JR his love back, if that makes sense, right? I think it makes sense. Okay, with that being said, guys, this match is for the AEW World Championship. The main event, it is Korea versus title. Swerve is putting the title on the line. Bryan Danielson is putting his Korea. His kids, apparently, his wife, Brie, watching him live in person for the first time ever together. So it's a special moment. It's a big match. It's the main event of All In 2024 for a reason. And Ricky says JR is not looking good. Health is not good. God bless. God bless him. Hopefully he's going to be okay soon. And let's see. We've got the match underway right now. The camera panning across the arena. Bryan Danielson looks ready to lock it up right now, guys. Bryan and Swerve to lock it up. Swerve has got Bryan in a headlock and get back up to their feet. Swerve with a nice chop across the chest of Bryan Danielson. Bryan returned the favor, chopping the chest of Swerve Strickland. Swerve getting in the face of Bryan. Bryan one more time with the chop to the chest of Swerve Strickland. He gets him down. Headlock locked in. And one more time, another chop across the chest. And Swerve returning the favor this time around. They look into each other's eyes. Getting up and close. Watching the scrum, James, my brother, I will most likely be going to sleep. I'll catch highlights of it later. It's about 2 a.m. right now, so once this thing is over, I'm taking off my tie, I'm taking off my blazer, I'm taking off my shirt, not in the chronological order as you can assume. Taking off my sunglasses and getting into bed. So that's what I'll be doing. But I'll be watching the scrum hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be good, but since the scrum is so long, they usually are like an hour, 30 minutes at least. So, yeah, if I stay back to watch the scrum, I won't be. I'll be sleeping at work tomorrow. So, let's see. Considering what JR has had to deal with, he looks fine. Yeah, he's JR is a tough guy. He's tough. Great guy. Great guy. And here we are now. Bryan Danielson sent to the outside. Say what you want. I like the commentator's desk ringside better. Not up on the stage, Of course, Dynamite had it up on the stage. Raw, for a while, had it up on the stage as well. I like it better when it's ringside. The interaction that you get, between the commentators and the wrestlers and stuff like that, it matters a lot. So I feel like ringside commentator desk, a lot better. Yeah. Let's see. JR voice is getting low, and low is not good. Yeah, definitely, Ricky. JR sounds fine. JR sounds fine. That's true. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. By the way, all the fans give it the yes chant. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this already, but it's quite amazing. Bryan Danielson recently revealed that the word out there was that he has copyrighted. He's trademarked. I'm sorry. The yes, yes, yes catchphrase. So, Bryan provided an explanation on it. He said that, funny enough, the WWE never owned the trademark to the yes, 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 since it was only the word yes, and yes cannot be copyrighted or trademarked since it's in the dictionary. It's a word that everybody uses every day. You can't trademark yes. So the WWE found a way around, and they used yes, yes, yes in their merchandise and whatnot. But funny enough, the expression yes exclamation mark, yes exclamation mark, yes exclamation mark was trademarked by some other person, right? Third party. And the trademark just ran out recently. Bryan's manager, informed him, and he asked him if he would like to trademark it, and Bryan said yes, and they trademarked it. Bryan said that he's trademarked it just in case, maybe in the future he's going to release merchandise or something, which he does not plan on. He doesn't want to take anybody's money. He's like me when it comes to that. So he's like, I don't want to release T-shirts, but who knows? In the future, I might. So the yes, yes, yes term has been trademarked by Bryan, and he's using it too now. So that's that. And here we are now, Swerve going after the leg after your drive. Yeah, Andrew, that's right. You know me, Andrew. Let's see. We've got much love, Ricky. Yeah, much love. And here we are now. It is Swerve who gets Bryan down, targeting the arm of Bryan Danielson, the left arm of Bryan. Yeah. Absolutely true, absolutely. It is good for him. Prince Nana over here trying to get some support for, of course, his boy, for Strickland, the reigning champion. The fans seem a little divided, but all eyes, of course, on these two. The main event going on. Bryan Danielson gets up quickly, and as Swerve was attempting a dive from the top turnbuckle, Bryan hits him in the head with a big sucker punch, and now a chop across the chest of Swerve Strickland as he's on the apron right now. Once again, another chop across the chest of Swerve, and a slap to the face. And we've got, these two are trading slaps, the B slaps. And now we've got Bryan with the upper hand, it seems. Wow. He's a fighter, Ricky. Yeah, that's right. Jared's a fighter. And here we are now. That's crazy. That is insane. Prince Nana, he brings the ring bell into the equation when the referee wasn't watching. And Swerve, of course, he sends Bryan Danielson back first into the ring bell, which just gotta hurt. It definitely gotta hurt. And, of course, before the referee could see, the Prince Nana, returns the ring bell where it really belongs. That's right, True. That is gotta hurt, brother. That definitely must have rung a bell, right? No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. Yeah. And Ricky with the blood emojis. Somebody bleeding? Is Bryan oh my goodness, that is not good. That's not something you want Bryan's kids to be watching in their first ever time watching their dad wrestle a match, right? It's not something you want his kids to see. But Bryan is bleeding profusely, as we see at the moment. Are the doctors going to be attending to him? Seems like no. Yeah. He's bleeding a lot. There's a lot of blood. Yeah, Bryan's winning. The confetti and everything, which I thought was going to be used for MJF or Ospreay, is going to be used for Bryan. There's no way that Swerve's going to get that confetti. That will be too babyish for him, right? Baby face-ish for him. So, and here we are now. That's crazy. That is insane. And Brie covering her child's eyes with her own hands, right? She doesn't want her children to be watching this right now. Swerve getting in the face of Brie and their children. Brie just hiding them, hugging them. And look at that. Look at the insult to injury over here. Are you watching this right now, True? Are you watching Prince Nana? Literally, as Swerve is talking trash to Brie and the kids. Prince Nana literally standing right there and doing the Prince Nana. Look, I love the Prince Nana dance as well. But that's no place or time to be doing the Prince Nana. Come on. What is going on here? The man's already bleeding. What else does Swerve want from him? Adding insult to injury, making him bleed even more. That's crazy. Give him time to bleed, says True. Yeah. That's right. I feel like tonight it's been a little bit obvious a couple of times when they have done some blade jobs. I feel like in the case of the women's match, right? When Mariah started bleeding, I felt like that was a little obvious of a blade job. Same with Bryan. But that's okay. It just adds to the whole thing. And here we are now, the top turnbuckle. Swerve is looking for a big one. He's looking to send Bryan flying, and he does. Sending Bryan Danielson back first, very hard into the mat. Is Bryan's kid crying? It seems like it. Man, that's crazy. That's like putting your kid through literal trauma right there. Bryan, get right back up and win the damn match. Do it for the kids. Literally, do it for your kids, Bryan. Hey, wait a second. We've got Ross Dog in the chat. Hey, Ross Dog, brother. Great to see you. Hello. Hey, Ross Dog. I'm going to do the Chris Jericho wave every time I see somebody, my friend, pop up. Good to see you, Ross Dog. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So good to see you. Yeah, we're watching All In tonight. We're watching All In 2024. What a banger of a pay-per-view it's been. Are you watching too? And let's see. We've got his kids will be okay. Is this true? Yeah, they'll be fine. I'm pretty sure they have all been... they have explained them to them that it's okay. Dad's gonna be okay. True says that backdrop, yeah, was good. It's good, yeah. And now Bryan with some offense, and Swerve grabs him from behind. Oh dear, crazy up kick right there from Bryan. Did not see that coming. Much love, Ross Dog. Much love to you. Got lots of gaming stuff to talk to you about. So many new games that have been announced, in the past couple days at the Gamecom, right? So many good games that have been announced here and there. Lots of gaming stuff coming up, especially the Astrobot game that's coming out, I believe, next month. Totally getting that. Yeah. And here we are now. Shoulders are down for Swerve. Goes for the cover, but he kicks out. Bryan Danielson now, oh my goodness, he's getting back into it. He definitely is. Yeah, been watching the show. Has been okay, not the best, but not the worst. Been hit and miss with the matches. Says Rostock. Okay, Rostock says it's been an average show. I feel like it's been quite a banger. I understand what you mean by the hit and miss. Look. I have had fun watching all the main card matches. The only match that I would say, I was totally not completely into was maybe the Young Bucks match, right? Because it featured the Young Bucks. And then maybe, I probably shouldn't say this, maybe the Mercedes Moné match. I wasn't totally into it. But other than that, I've loved the show so far. It's been good. It's been sweet. It's been a banger. All right, and here we are now. It is Bryan still in trouble. Rolling up. Swerve, shoulders are down. He goes for the cover and a kick out at a 2 right there one more time. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful German suplex right there from Bryan Danielson to Swerve Strickland. I think it's obvious that Bryan's got to win, right? He has got to win. He has to win. And, let's see. Insane how there are over 50,000 people in this arena right now. And most of them all quiet and all watching this match. After all, it's a pretty big deal, right? We're talking title versus career. It's a big deal. I wonder who did get the chance to be in the gauntlet match. I know, right? Who did not get the chance to be in the gauntlet? Yeah, well, the gauntlet was a fantastic match, by the way. I have to point that out. It was a banger. Ricochet showed up, right? The highlight of the night. And the end to the match, the end to the gauntlet was something else. I wasn't a fan of it at the beginning, when my first reaction was like, come on, are you kidding me? But then, I realized that I love Christian Cage and I love him screwing us over and everybody else over. So I guess we're fine with that. I guess we're fine with that. Yeah. Absolutely. It's going to be a banger, brother. It's going to be a banger. Osprey versus Ricochet. Oh, hell yeah. That could be the sole reason why Ricochet is here. Osprey versus Ricochet is going to be an absolute banger. By the way, a big German suplex from Bryan Danielson to the one and only Strickland from the top turnbuckle, and he goes down hard. Shoulders first into the mat, and the fans are here with the yes chants. That's right. The yes chants are going crazy right now. Of course, he can also do it because he has trademarked the phrase, so he can do it all he wants. The yes, yes, and yes. And once again, Bryan Danielson up on his feet at the moment. The face, of course, he's wearing a crimson mask, but he's not afraid. I'm assuming this match is going to be getting over in like 10 minutes or so. Of course, we're going to get a pretty big celebration at the end of the match. The confetti has been hanging from above for like an hour now. It's waiting for Bryan to win, and Bryan will win, I think. Christian in the ultimate is the ultimate troll. He's been one of my favorite for years, and yes, an OGP, absolutely, brother. He is a troll, and just Nick Wayne and his mother being around is the cherry on top. It just makes the whole thing so much funnier. And of course, Luchasaurus being Luchasaurus is absolutely ridiculous and funny. And I hate Christian Cage and everything about him, but it's so funny that I like him. So it's something. Yeah, Christian is a unique act. He's a unique act. Let's say that. Right, and if it wasn't for AEW, we wouldn't be seeing any of this performance, any of this stuff from Christian Cage. That's true as well. And the medics being called into the ring right now, checking on both Bryan and Swerve, making sure that they're okay. Actually, they're only checking on Bryan right now. I hope he's okay. I hope this is just a part of the work. I hope so. By the way, anybody who's new to the channel, welcome. Hope you're doing well, and hope you've been enjoying what has been a banger of a show that is All In 2024. We're one more time taking a look at the replay, and it seems like the medics have given them a green flag that Bryan is okay, that he can continue, and yeah, he's been left to continue the match. And Swerve is not going to give him any break, though. He gets up, top turnbuckle. He's looking for a big dive from it as well. Bryan has nowhere to go, and Swerve stomping right on his chest, going for the cover. Bryan kicks out at a 2.5. That was a near miss, right? It was a near miss. It seemed like it could have been a 3, but Bryan somehow finding the courage, finding the strength to kick out. It was a near miss. And the fans are going crazy with the yes chants one more time. The leader of the yes movement is still in it. He's still in it, hopefully to win it. I am assuming about 10 minutes more and this match is going to be over. This match also hasn't been very fast-paced, moderately paced, but great storytelling. Great build-up, great storytelling right now. And whose house is it? I think it's Bryan's house. Oh my god, maybe not. Okay. We'll stick to Swerve, at least for now. Swerve is pissed. Absolutely he is. Especially those "Let's Go Bryan" chants did not make him happy. And now with a cover, and Bryan kicks out once again. Swerve cannot believe it. And those yes chants are definitely getting on his nerves. That's right. 3 very, very close calls. 100% sure. Very, very close calls. It's hard to believe how he's still kicking out. But he's kicking out. After all, this is title. versus Korea. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of a technical glitch. 1 second. Let me fix that very quickly. Wow. That's right, Drew. Wow, the fans, the kids are happy, as you can see. The kids are definitely happy. Their dad's finally winning something. Yeah. Dad finally has a shot. We got it back. There we are. We've got it back up again. Let me put this up. It takes me an hour. It literally takes me like hours to come up with like camera angles and the entire production, what to place where. I hope you guys like the whole presentation. I try to make it the best that I can. All right. Well, it seems like Bryan gave it the best that he could, but Swerve still is in the driver's seat, it seems. And there you go. Wow, he still kicks out. Bryan still kicks out. You've got to be kidding me. That's right. Look at all the fans all around with those yes chants. The yes chants are back, baby. That's right. And Swerve cannot believe it. I think I can't believe it. I thought that was going to be over. I thought we were going to be getting perhaps an anticlimactic end to All In. But no, Bryan kicks out. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say right now. That was insane. The fans cannot believe it. The Let's Go Bryan chants are really echoing around the Wembley Stadium at the moment. That's a hot crowd indeed, Ricky. This is a hot crowd, and this is a hot match that we're watching right now. A very hot match, that's for certain. And now Swerve with a very slow and sarcastic yes gesture. And as he does yes, the fans chant no. What's happening? I don't know how you guys do this, but True called it. I don't know how you guys do it. You got some magical powers here, but True called this. He said Hangman was going to show up, and Hangman is here. True, are you Tony Khan? Because, wow, you guys are perfect with your predictions. Christopher, True, my brother James, Ricky, not us. We're not perfect, but yeah, everybody else, wow, amazing. Here we are now. Oh my goodness, Bryan. Is it over? What? That's insane. Look, I did not see that coming. When Bryan hit him with that finisher, I thought it was over. I thought this was it, right? It seemed like the perfect cue for Bryan to pick up the victory and everybody happy and celebrating, but Swerve still kicked out. I did not see that coming. Swerve kicking out was insane. Did not see that coming. We've had so many close calls in this match, but when is this match really gonna get over? What is it gonna take for these guys, for their shoulders to stay down for the 3? And now they're trading elbow strikes between each other. It is Swerve and Bryan going at it, trading those hard-hitting elbow strikes. And kicks right now. Kicks. And Bryan hits him with a kick. And Swerve hits him with a kick. And Bryan with a kick to the chest. And Swerve back up on his feet over here. And those headbutts to the chest. There we were. I wouldn't mind having Tony Khan's bank account. I know, true. I wouldn't mind that either, my brother. And here we are now. There we go. Big kick to the chest. Oh, a big slap to the back of the head and a big boot to the face. Bryan sent to the corner. Oh, out of nowhere. Is it over? Bryan's feeling it. He's feeling it. Oh, I think we're seeing the return of the yes moment right now. That's right. That's right. Let's go, Bryan. This is it. And the yes lock locked in. Is he gonna tap out? Is he gonna tap out? Prince Nana says, nah, he's not gonna tap out. Wow. Swerve overpowering Bryan. And Bryan snaps his fingers. That's insane. He overpowered Bryan right there for a second. He was able to get out of the hole, but wow. Bryan Danielson has won the career versus title match. He is the new AEW World Champion. Insane. And James with an 8-0 right off the bat. I love that, James. What a fantastic streak, my brother. James with an 8-0. True right behind with a 7-1. Amazing work, guys. James, you get a +1, which means that Bash in Berlin, you're going to be starting with a +1 score, and we're going to be having a new predictions champion. It could be James very well. With that being said, guys, Bryan Danielson is the new AEW World Champion. Fantastic. Swerve cannot believe it. Prince Nana cannot believe it. That's right, true. 7-1 and new. And there we are now. We got the BCC boys. We've got Bryan's family here. Bree and the kids. The fans are overwhelmed right now with emotions. It's a very special moment, obviously, for the family, for the fans, for the friends. Very cool. And so fitting, the final countdown song. So fitting. Amazing. What an amazing night. And what an amazing end to All In 2024. Hell yeah, this is a magical close to the pay-per-view. Finally on the confetti that they had been holding back. Pac does not even look happy. Pac never smiles, right? Does he? He never smiles. Pac never smiles. Christopher, amazing, my man. You were fantastic with your predictions all night long. Amazing. 5-3. You were incredible. Ricky, amazing job. Broman says, good match, even if I did not like the ending. Yeah, I know, but you gotta love the pyro and everything else going on over here. So good. Ricky says, I love seeing Swerve vs. Bryan 2 at Wrestle Dream. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. The kids don't even seem concerned about the crimson mask that Bryan is wearing. It's so funny. Yeah, awesome. This is awesome. Beautiful kids. Beautiful family. And a beautiful end to All In 2024. All In 2026 is going to return to London. That's long-term booking. Good on Tony Khan. AEW is only going to get bigger and better. That was my... Kara, that's cool. It's possible, brother. It is possible. I agree, Chris. No, 100%. All In 2024 was fantastic. I felt even halfway through, I felt that it was better than 2023. Memorable, so good, great ending. And you know the best part about it? That we got to watch it together as a family once again. It was special. It was special. Thank you once again, all my brothers, for being here. It is truly amazing watching these shows with all of you. And you know, I mean it when I said I don't watch any wrestling alone. Anytime that I'm watching wrestling, we're watching it together. So thank you so much, True. Thank you so much, everybody. Broman, Ricky, James, my brother, Christopher, Chris, Ross Dog, Ritu, Weenum, all of you guys. You know I can name every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here. My brother Andrew, Azim, who just joined us today for the first time ever. It was good to have you here as well. Broman, all of you guys. Thank you so much. True, James. I cannot thank all of you enough. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything, really. And thank you for an amazing night. It was amazing watching the show with all of you. Truly so good. And yeah, let's see what else messages that we have. Ricky says we see Swerve versus Hangman rematch at Full Gear. Would be a banger, brother. Thank you, bro, man. Thank you so much. Christopher, yes, right. All in 2025 is going to be in Texas. 2026 is going to be back at Wembley, London. But Forbidden Door 2025 is going to be here in London, which makes me feel that we're going to be seeing a lot more collaborations, not just limited to NJPW and AEW, but AEW is most likely going to be collaborating with, I'm guessing, Progress. It could also collaborating with, other UK big promotions. We'll find out, but it's exciting. Forbidden Door taking place in an international territory is exciting. That's right. Ramit, thank you so much. Everybody, I hope you all have a great night, a great day ahead. For those who are still, have a long day ahead of themselves, I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Have a great rest of the weekend. I will be seeing you next weekend for Bash in Berlin. And the weekly show watch-alongs will most likely resume from the week after, but I will keep you guys updated. Till then, thank you so much for the love, support, and I will be seeing you next weekend for Bash in Berlin. That's right, Ramit. I know. Shane McMahon wasn't here. Jamie wasn't here. But we had an absolute banger. We had Ricochet. We had more surprises. We had the Stinger return, which was fantastic. That's right. So, Ricky, it's going to be Bash in Berlin that we're going to be doing next. Raw SmackDown watch-alongs, most likely resuming from the week after. Not next week, but the week after. I'll let you guys know. Once again, thank you so much. I hope you all take care, sleep well, have a great rest of the day. And I'll see you next weekend for Bash in Berlin. Much love, guys. Take care. Have a good night. And James, +1 for you the next time we meet for the pay-per-view watch-along. Take care. Thanks, Christopher. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, James. Thanks, Drew. Good night. Sleep well. Enjoy the media scrum. Peace. I see, okay, right. By the way, did not see the chat over here. We got Jamie Hayter talk going on. Drew says Jamie Hayter was here. Christopher says Jamie Hayter. That's right. Hopefully, crowd is going to be hot next Saturday as well. I hope so. It's taking place in Berlin. Of course, Gunther is going to be there. He's champion. Most of the pay-per-view is built around him, right? He's the face of this pay-per-view, so I have expectations that the crowd is going to be hot. But let's see. Once again, True. Once again, everybody, thank you so much. Have a good night. Sleep well. Have a great rest of the Sunday for all of you, who are still awake. And I'll see you next weekend. Much love, and I'll stay in touch. Good night, guys. Thank you one more time. Bye-bye.